The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Wednesday, January 14th. The Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Kalshi. Make real money predicting sports. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free with the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN.
This is Brock Purdy from Iowa State, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Experience preview and picks episode for Wednesday, January 14th. I got my ass beat late in the night, and I was some of these games were absolute fire today, but man, were they some tough fucking beats in multiple games. It's one thing to get your ass whooped. I mean, I'm only down $200, but I'm just saying.
There were a handful of blowouts too in the big games as well. But
some of the ones, man, some of the ones were just the way you lost were brutal. YouTube.com/the college experience. Hit that like and subscribe button because we're gonna walk through all of them. All right. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Don D. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
Oh, man. I was really excited to watch all these games today, but it's almost like a really frustrating day because it's the way you lose the games. Come on, man. Some of these ones. Yeah. I am joined by my co-host. He is the host of the College Football Experience, which will be going live tomorrow night talking national championship, Miami and Indiana. Give it up for former staffer at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers, Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Moneyline Mac. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Yeah. Loaded slate, take the good with the bad, and yeah, up and down night for sure.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
We're also joined by third man in the booth. He is the host of the College Baseball Experience, which episode's coming soon, very, very soon over there. So check out that. Give it up for the great Noah Bieniek. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great, boys. Yeah, I was multitasking, doing a little bit of preseason prep and watching some good games today. 8-8 for me. I had a money line loss on one of the bets that I ended up taking there that pushed me to a 500 record. But this slate kind of beat us up a little bit, I would say.
Oh, dude, it was like I said, I have no problem having a normal losing day.
Yeah.
I mean, I get mad, but I'm saying like because I'm competitive and I want to, but this one was just the way we had leads late. This one hurt. Today hurt. And let's just jump right into it because I mean, we got a loaded show. So out the gate, we hit on the Kent State Golden Flashes as they took down the case of Blue Bulls. And they did it kind of wire to wire, 87-81 against Buffalo. Mac, I'll give you the credit here because you reminded me that, we should bet on Kent State. So shout out to them. And also, how about Buffalo's? I watched this whole game. Guard Daniel. How do I pronounce his name again?
Freitag. Freitag?
Freitag.
Freitag.
yeah.
It's German.
Dude,
It means
30
Friday actually in German.
30. Geez, look at you. 33 points, 7 assists, 3 boards, 3 assists. Dog. But we did hit here. So I mean, we were out and rolling early, and then it came all crashing down. Mac, your thoughts on this one?
Good win for Kent. Both teams coming off a loss. Kent, I thought Kent beat him up in the front court. That was the headline. And good win for Senderoff and company.
Yeah. Bieniek, any thoughts on the case of Blue Bulls up in Buffalo, New York?
Nothing new than what was said already. I think it was a good performance from Buffalo. Del Recco Gillespie, guys. Just doing Del Recco Gillespie things. This guy went for 20, 15, and 5.
He's killing it like every night, dude. Yeah.
Kent State had 3 dudes go for a double-double today and missed another double-double. They had a chance for 4 guys going for a double-double. They missed it by 1 board, I believe.
Wow. Yeah, so shout out there. We got that one right. And then I got this correct against you two bozos, but didn't bet this. Eastern Michigan wins by 1,000. Currently Eastern Michigan ranked number 3 in the Michigan rankings, I still believe, right?
Yeah, they've held their spot there for a couple weeks now.
It's
been impressive. It's been one of their best years in recent memory.
Yeah. I would have never bet this either because I don't feel comfortable like 9.5. But I did pick it correctly, and I will milk it on a night like tonight. I need to milk it. Yeah. Next up, we got absolutely drilled here. Providence. Look, that's something I was watching tonight. I think Bieniek, we had this night like a few weeks back on all these coaches that are fired.
Yeah.
I kind of thought about this tonight again, right? And I think tonight there's about a few coaches that I think it might have been the same coaches we were talking about before, but it just solidified it even more as I watched. And Villanova just took it to Providence the whole game, really.
The night that we are talking about, it was the crosstown shootout, Cincinnati Xavier, because we were like, yeah, Wes Miller's gone.
Yeah. Well, Kim English, I think you can solidify that as well. They just got their ass whooped wire to wire. Yeah. I mean, Willard's in year 1. Come on now, Providence. You're at home.
Dude, that's the dunk.
They were without Jason Edwards today. Not sure how much of an impact that makes, but
0.
Yeah, they kind of got ran off the floor there. This was a dressed up score.
They sucked with Jason Edwards too. There's no excuse. This team blew. This team sucks. This team sucks. What's the record on the year? Fucking 8-8, 8-9.
Mac, is Kim English coaching? I'm going to ask you guys this question on all these. Next year, is he at Providence?
No, 0%.
Okay.
Shouldn't have been at Providence to begin with.
I agree.
Everybody knew that, and the Providence fans didn't like it when people spoke reality to them.
Dude, Willard's great when everybody shits on him. What's he, 14-3?
Killing it right now. Absolutely killing it. Of course they are. Yeah. Then we also ate shit here. Let me ask you this, Mac. Is Shaka Smart at Marquette next year?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm with you.
He has equity. Like, he's won a Big East championship.
He's also gonna get portal money. They are going to give him money because
well, he got to use the portal.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you are using this money type of deal, not like, oh, here's some money. No, it's like, here's money. You go get some in the portal.
Yeah, but he's never been good with that.
I mean,
at Texas, he underachieved.
Adapt or die, right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't just bank on because he's got more money that he's going to be good next year. So,
but also, like, Tyler Kolek was a portal guard.
Yeah,
George Mason.
But he wasn't a highly touted portal guy. Like, he was a no-name guy.
So go get portal guards.
Well, you don't need money to go get those guys.
Yeah,
at VCU, and when he won at VCU, it was all these guys with the chip on their shoulder. He got to Texas with all these pretty boys, and he sucked.
You
can't let the cupboard go bare, though. You know.
I agree with that. I wouldn't bank on just because he's got money that he'll be.
No, I wasn't like I was saying like they are going to give him money that way he will. Like I'm not certain, but I'm sure he's had money and he's chosen to give it to players that were within the program. That's what you're talking about.
Mhm.
No, they're going to be giving him, hey, this is strictly for the portal type of deal.
Yeah, hopefully he strikes because this has been a bad year.
Johnny's win by 24 as we eat shit here on Marquette. I even got 15.5. I was like, I'm gonna get this.
Yeah.
Nope. Bad play. These aren't even those plays I was talking about. Actually, to open the show, the plays I was talking about, none of these ones. These ones just got our ass whooped. But Miami, Notre Dame, you can add another one on there. I mean,
what the fuck's wrong with Notre Dame?
They're terrible, dude. They get this bum ass team out of here.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jai Lucas. He's doing a hell of a job with the Canes. They win by 12. We eat shit here too.
Yeah. Mac, I've heard it pronounced both ways. Do you know for sure if it's Jay or Jai?
Jai.
I mean, I hope it's Jai because that's what I told him.
Yeah.
He didn't correct me. He didn't correct me when I asked him this.
Cool.
Or I didn't ask him like how his name is. I said, hey, I'm here with, Colby with the college basketball experience with Jai Lucas. He didn't correct me. So
recently I've been hearing Jay and I'm like, I don't believe that is the pronunciation, but yeah. To each their own, right?
Yeah, shout out to Raul saying 5 stars. I love this show. Smash the thumbs up and subscribe. Amen. Let's go. Come on, it just takes a little bit, guys. A little bit. I mean, we're getting
that's a Johnny's fan saying that after we picked Marquette last night.
Yeah. What do you think about these Johnnies, by the way? Johnny's in Miami. Let's stop for a second. Johnny's.
Did you see them can their GM?
I did. I actually.
That's what you get for not bringing in a point guard.
Well, the comments also about him
There's
were kind of vague, and it was almost like what's the rumors? Because I read it like, why would you say that?
He's involved in some off the court stuff.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman
that we may be talking about on this show. Yeah.
Gambling, huh?
That's rumors on the internet.
It's New York City. Every guy's gambling.
Oh, that's what I said.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Hey, I go, that's just another fucking, that's a Tuesday in New York City.
That's what I'd say. Are you kidding me here?
Yeah, that's the rumor that's what happened. So we'll see. Maybe the Johnnies are part of the rig system.
Yeah. What do you think about these Canes also? Because these Canes have been, they look really good this year, man.
We're both teams. So St. John's, Villanova, battle of one-loss Big East teams on Saturday. Miami's got Clemson on the road on Saturday. So, I feel like we're going to know even more on Saturday. Two big
I'm
tests.
happy. I'm happy for Jai Lucas, man, because I just like, it's almost like Ryan Odom, which we'll talk about in a second. But, dads were legends. You don't grow up with a normal life when that happens. Yeah.
In the preseason, we pointed out this roster's talented, and they had some guys here. It was just, how does it play out on the court, and is he able to get, an extra level out of some of the guys and whatnot? And I feel like they've benefited from a weak non-con, but 2, they've taken advantage of some of the breaks that they've gotten in these games. And today, it wasn't really breaks as much as they just took the brakes off of Notre Dame, so beat the brakes off of them. Yeah,
and I also got my ass whooped right here. I mean, the games I'm referring to, I guess I didn't think about these chronologically, because I out the gate definitely got my ass whooped, but then I caught some heat. But then I down the stretch is what I was referring to. So I guess I might sound like a complete pile of shit here, which wouldn't be that far fetched. Boston College, Clemson. We took the points with BC. We were covering, I feel like 75% of this game. But down the stretch, BC played like BC. Nick Davidson, the former Nevada Wolfpack big man, had a big day. I got eyes on this game, unfortunately. Mac, your thoughts on Clemson?
Clemson's got a good culture right now with Brownell. They just continue to win. Like I said, I can't wait for Clemson versus Miami on Saturday. Boston College, go look at fucking Rothstein's tweet. What are they hitting at a 30% clip in games since Al Skinner got fired? This program's a fucking joke.
At firing Al Skinner was ridiculous. I mean, that was a long time ago. But BC, Earl, we can. I don't even think I need to ask this question, but Earl Grant is not back at BC next year, right?
Yeah.
No, he's not. But can they do better?
Be. Yeah, they can.
We told you this before.
Yeah, we've talked about
Central
this
Connecticut State.
At
fucking Rod Strickland would be better.
Sellers at Central.
Will they do better?
Langle at Colgate. Like there's 3 or 4 really good mid majors that have been consistent.
Will they do better?
Will, you mean, are we trusting them to make a good hire? No.
Yeah, this fucking athletic department's a fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah.
They'll fuck it up. They should have hired the Becker from Vermont like fucking
20 years ago. Yeah.
Or fucking Schmidt from the Bonnies.
I had the under here. This one was good. Colby talked about the big man who had a good day. Nick Davidson. He came in to be like the starting 5 and lost that role and just went off today off the bench for the Tigers. So
that's surprising because I always liked this game in the Mountain West. I got a chance to interview him before, but I thought he was a really good player. So yeah.
They've been running with Carter Welling, the Utah Valley big man.
Next up, we have Lexington Steel delivers by 1,000, 39-point win. What are we at now? 18-0?
18-0. Take that, New England Patriots. You couldn't fucking do that. Let's go.
Right. Then we got to talk about this one.
I think they're doing that. Like everybody's talking about the strength of schedule, and I even brought it up last night with the non-con. I think it's a good MAC this year.
It is. Yeah.
And they're running through it like a chainsaw on hot butter right now.
Yeah.
Some sayings over there.
Yeah, there we go. Chainsaw references. Look, Virginia, Louisville. This game we were on the wrong side of. Dude, how impressive is Ryan? This is what I'm saying. Whether it's Jai Lucas, Ryan Odom, I think this is a great story for the ACC and great for college basketball. Virginia stuck it to him. They won wire to wire. Dude, and Pat Kelly's a little overrated.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I said that a couple weeks ago. Louisville, I don't want to call them a fraud because I know what they were 2 years ago when Kenny Payne was when they actually were a fraud.
And they're not fully healthy right now either. So
yeah, but like
still, this was wire to wire. This was not. I mean,
yeah.
This was an ass whooping. You got your ass whooped.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
15.
They can also say that they're missing their star freshman.
Sure. But I just still think maybe we're undervaluing UVA because now I'm like, how good is UVA? Is this the second best team in the ACC?
And they did that with Tez DeRitter not really doing too much tonight.
I think Virginia can challenge Duke. The more and more I watch him, those fucking foreign guys in the front court are good, man. And those guards, and Virginia's been banged up. They finally got a little bit more healthy tonight.
Jakari White played 12 minutes for him.
Yeah, I have been super impressed with Virginia. What are their 2 losses? The Tech game and then the random Butler game.
Yeah, that might matter.
I think this is a Sweet 16 team.
Yeah, I mean, you worry if they're peaking a little too early, but they're certainly looking great right now, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Wahoos. And then next up, we got home.
Best win.
Might have been tonight.
It's that Louisville game, right? I think that was them kind of announcing
NC State. At NC State by 20 was pretty fucking good too.
At Texas, they were up by 30 at one point.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, they
were, but I don't know if Texas is good. They did pull off that win at Bama, but that was stunning to me.
They're up 30 at Texas.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if Sean Miller's going to have that team in the tournament by the end of the year. But I'll retract that statement. They've got a couple of good ones. Louisville,
Northwestern,
State, Texas.
Dayton,
Northwestern's aging like a pumpkin right now. They're 0-5 in the Big Ten.
I just know they have good road wins.
Yeah, it's still not a terrible It's not a terrible win.
I mean, you beat the shit out of Texas, NC State, and Louisville, 3 hype teams on the road. That's a good resume for me.
The Texas being in that group is
Texas just went to Bama and whooped their ass, dude.
They're up by 30 at Texas. Like, that's a good win.
I know. I wouldn't call them a hype team. I would call them they were bubble the entire way. So
well, no, Texas by default is hype team.
Not basketball.
Disagree.
Okay.
Anyway, next up we got. Oh, dude, it took everything to get home, but good God, we got home. Double lock on UMass as they win by 3.
All the way.
A win is a win is a win. Yeah, I mean the Stanford win's pretty good too, man. I think you're sleeping on Stanford a little bit for UVA.
My entire point of bringing that up was
non-con.
Do they have an elite win? No, like the Louisville win was probably their best one of the night of the season so far.
I kind of think NC State's better than Louisville, actually.
I think they're probably similar. Again, Louisville's been without probably their best player for about 7 games now. So,
yeah,
I feel like everybody's writing them off too soon. How about Justice Williams having a sighting?
29 points, right?
This kid has been like all over the place. And Matt, what was going on early in the year? Did he not get academically cleared in the first semester?
I don't know. I can't. Like, I don't even like watching UMass. Like, I actually get pissed off watching this because it's like I remember the good Frank Martin teams. This team is painful to watch.
Well, they lost a lot of their guys NIL wise. They dipped
this
out.
guy is going to be their best player. Like he started his career at LSU. Like,
yeah, but one thing with Frank, like if you don't buy in, he won't play you. Like he don't give a fuck. He already has a Final Four. He's already made his career. If you're not going to buy in, he's not going to play you. So maybe there's some locker room issues with him. I don't know. But yeah, I guess a win's a win. This team is frustrating to watch. I'm not going to lie. But I'll take the win.
We got home. We needed it tonight, man.
Yeah. Hey, 2 in a row in the MAC. 2-4, and we're going to beat Northern Illinois for 3.
MAC specialists we are.
Yeah. We're crawling back into us. Let's go.
Dude, this game delivered tonight, but we ate shit on this as Tennessee won 87-82 in double overtime. And honestly, kind of feel like A&M was the better team tonight. And Tennessee kind of stole this. I was watching this and I was like, Buckyball is really making fucking progress, man. Yeah. I kind of feel like Tennessee stole this shit. I feel like to A&M, if you watch that game and hit the scoreboard, I think most people would say A&M was the better team. Thoughts on this one, Mac?
I would agree. I mean, A&M led for about 90% of the game. Tennessee, Rick Barnes and company grinded that thing out in double overtime. But, I mean, going into the year, A&M was super old. And they're chippy in SEC play, man. They already won at the Jungle. They got 2 home wins, so they're 3-1, almost won at Rocky Top. So, been impressed here with Buckyball early in SEC play.
Yeah, everything except for getting basically doubled up on the glass, like 60-35. But yeah, watching this game with a bet on Tennessee, that was frustrating because Texas A&M looked like the better team today.
Yeah, for sure. This next one we got to talk about for a minute too, because out the gate, I know we didn't bet this game, or I didn't at least.
Toledo.
Okay, I ended up picking Ohio because I thought this Toledo team's been asked. Ohio had a 13-point lead at I feel like the 15-minute mark of the first half, maybe, or the 10-minute mark of the first half. And from that moment on, Toledo went into DEFCON 5 mode. I mean, this is just the craziest stat. I thought if there's any year for Ohio to get Toledo, it would be this year. Place was lit, by the way. Shout out to the Rocket fan base. Dan Savage, what up? Toledo scores 101, wins by 16. They were down by 13, man. Whatever happened at the timeout, at somewhere between the 10-minute and 5. Yeah. Oh my God. They figured it out there because I was sitting there like, man, I should have bet Ohio. Mac, your thoughts on this one?
10 in a row for Toledo over Ohio. This is
15 of
crazy.
16. 15 of
great.
16.
It's like, honestly, one of the crazier trends because Ohio's good. Ohio's been good under multiple
Yeah,
coaches.
remember Vanderplas? They went to the tournament. They won the fucking it's
That shit
crazy.
goes back to almost
16 of
fucking
17.
John Gross. That almost goes back
16
to
of
John
se-
Gross. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Shout out to Toledo.
Colby, you have the stats in front of you on this one? What
Yeah, I
did
do.
Toledo shoot from the field, like overall?
It was we got from the field, they were 62%, 39 of 63.
Yeah. They were 70% from inside the arc today.
They were asleep at the wheel early though, man. I was sitting there like, damn, Ohio's taking it to them.
Yeah.
Unbelievable that these Bobcats can't get past them. Shout out to the next game, Ball State covered with ease, only lost by 10 to Akron. I picked this incorrectly, did not bet this.
They dressed this up. I didn't even know this was the final score. They were getting blown out.
Okay, and now I want to talk about where the night went wrong as far as the beats. All right. I thought starting from this point on, a lot of the beats were fucking brutal. And it starts right here as someone that had 2.5 in Minnesota because fabulous game, really. Had a great time watching this game. And Bieniek, I know you're happy. You're dancing over there.
Yeah, I bet Minnesota minus 2.5. Best losses of my life.
Oh my God. This game though
Ended
was
that
fucking
voodoo.
hilarious. As Wisconsin hits a 3 at the buzzer to win, Blackwell pulls up right in the dude's face.
That was
just buries a 3 at the buzzer.
unbelievable.
Fucking great game.
He was
Come on,
covered,
man.
too.
All I needed was a layup. Just drive to the basket. Drive to the basket.
That was good defense too by Minnesota on that shot. But
Yeah. I mean, it's just what a game.
Drain
What a fucking game. Obviously huge rivalry game. Shout out to the Badgers for getting it done. And John Blackwell needs a game ball for that big dick energy he had right there.
This was a Minnesota spot. It was screaming Minnesota, and they weren't able to kind of finish the deal. Wisconsin was up, I would say, like most of the back half of the second half, but Minnesota had a lead in this for a good portion, and they just kind of fell off. And Wisconsin, this is their third straight game without the Australian, that Austin Rapp, who is like a stretch big, and they just haven't needed him. They had a couple of big men drain threes against Michigan. That Braden Carrington kid drilled 7 today. It's like, holy shit, dude.
I made 14 again tonight.
They can't miss, man.
Badgers are shooting the shit out of it. That was a fun game. I mean,
that was a really fun game. It was one of the better games of the day, I would say, if not the best.
I thought Minnesota was on the verge of blowing it open, like early second half, but then I thought Wisconsin dominated the whole second half and then kind of collapsed down the stretch before hitting the game winner with Blackwell.
I can't lie. Watching this game, it really pissed me off that Belyaskis didn't do anything in this. And he hit, I think it was 4 straight possessions, 3 balls against Michigan, and that like turned the game. He didn't hit a single 3, and he finished with 4 points today.
How was the barn tonight?
How was a what?
I was jumping.
The barn was
the barn. There were some Wisconsin fans there though.
Oh man, that place was fucking rocking, dude.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
you can't
That
let your
place was
rival
jumping.
infiltrate
What are you
the
talking about?
building.
Come
Can't
on,
let the
man.
rival infiltrate your building. Come on.
Bro, the barn is fucking back.
Next up, we had the battle for the old brass spittoon. Did not bet this game. I stayed away. I think you guys both bet
Second
Indiana?
half ass whooping.
Yeah.
21-point win for Izzo and Sparty. Glad I stayed away because if I was going to take this, I would have taken Indiana. Mac, you bet this, right?
Yeah, I took Indiana. I thought DeVries would slow down the game, but they couldn't keep. Once Sparty got stops and got out in transition, they just smacked their ass in the second half. Dude. Sparty just wins games. It's great. Good for Izzo.
Sparty just
I love
wins
Izzo. I love Izzo. I'm glad to be wrong here.
Yeah. Jeremy Fears is going to be he's good right now. He's going to be scary in 2 years. That's your next Michigan State legendary guard. 23 points today, 10 assists. And he's a scrappy defender, man. Indiana they gave up a big run in the middle of the second half and then couldn't bring it back. I didn't think they played bad today. I really don't.
I thought, especially second half, though, every loose ball seemed like Michigan State would get it. Every rebound, every key rebound, every loose ball. Yeah. Shout out to Sparty. This next one, it hit, but I had the money line, and it should have hit. Oh,
yeah.
Collapse. They collapsed. They had the 5-point lead at the end of the fourth time.
Mason goes on a 16 to 4 run. The final fucking 4 minutes of the game. Are you kidding? From the beginning of the game to the final 4 minutes, Loyola Chicago had the lead the whole fucking game.
High key, I'm kind of happy that George Mason won this. I think that Loyola Chicago is somewhat back and they've figured something out, but at the same time, I am not rooting for them to spoil any of these top teams in the A-10. I think this is a chance for 3 bids possibly for the league, and if any of them lose to Loyola, it's done.
No, but this was a terrible beat for the money line. I know I covered, but the money line was plus fucking 400. Right?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking we are home. We have the crowd. The crowd showed up decently. Not great, but decently. What a fucking collapse down the stretch. Shout out to Tony Skin and Mason though, because they rallied the troops.
They just find ways to win. This team. They're one of those teams that just you look up. They didn't play well. Oh, they got another win. 17-1, 5-0 in the A-10. Caputo and G-Dub next. Can't wait.
Yeah. There we go. Then we had this game. I stayed away from this. I think I actually took Dayton too. I don't know who I took actually. I might have took Duquesne.
I was in Duquesne here.
The Flyers go into Pittsburgh, win by 6. You guys lock this?
Yeah.
It
was a chippy game. I like the spot for Duquesne. I mean they came all the way back, cut it to 1 or 2 multiple times. They just couldn't get back in front. Dayton. Good win for them. 4-0 in the A-10. You give them credit now. I mean, they survived 2 road trips here at Duquesne and at Loyola last week.
I'm probably going to stay off of Duquesne for a little bit now. Dayton was without 2 starters here. This should have been Duquesne, I thought, was good enough to be able to take advantage of that, and they couldn't. Latong missed his 4th or 5th straight game, and then Jordan Durkak was out for Dayton. He's like a wing 3-and-D guy. Duquesne's John Hughley was back today. Only played 10 minutes, but notables from the game. But overall, a little bit disappointed in the Dukes and the home performance there against Dayton. I thought they would be a little bit more up for that, but they trailed for most of that.
Yep. Folks, I want to tell you the college basketball experience is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Yes, a new year is upon us, and we have new gear. That's what that means. New year, new gear, baby. All right, the SGPN merch store has a bunch of new items for the new year, and right now you get 10% off everything with the promo code 2026. There's a Mac to School T-shirt that is a pussy magnet, if I may say so myself. Allegedly, from what people tell me. I'm a married man, but my wife likes that shirt, so that's what I'm going by there. Next up, we're brought to you by Avo. Yes, make money betting sports with Avo. That's AVO. AVO is the best sports betting tool that helps you make a profit every time you decide to place bets. They do this by spotting arbitrage and plus EV opportunities for you faster than the competitors do. And they keep you organized all in one place. And if you're new to arbitrage betting, you're finding opportunities in the market where you can bet both sides to lock in a profit. Yes. They have the absolute cleanest dashboard. It's easy to understand and use, but they also teach you how to use it with step-by-step video guides. In case you have any questions, just sign up, pick the sports books you use, and let Avo tell you how much to bet to guarantee a profit. Still unsure? Check out their free Discord at AVO Official. That's AVO Official, and see the success that people are having for themselves. All right, get started today at avo.bet. Use the promo code SGPN for $18 off. Once again, that's avo.bet, promo code SGPN for $18 off. We're also brought to you by Kalshi. Yes, Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. Yes, all 50 states. You could trade tons of markets in sports, including college hoops, college football, NFL, NBA, NHL, and much, much more. Plus, you can even trade props like first touchdowns and everything. Besides sports, I got a ton of other markets, including politics, entertainment, hell, even the weather. So jump over to Kalshi. Get $20 when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, KALSHI. Promo code SGPN. All right, we are back. And next up, this was a horrible play. And I just can't believe that Northern Iowa's lost 3 straight fucking games. UIC goes on the road. And I texted you guys about this. I watched this game wire to wire. Like, I don't know what's happening in Northern Iowa. I'm out. I'm out right now. 3 straight losses. They're offensively challenged. UIC took it to them, dude. Credit to the Flames. Mac, your thoughts on this one?
Stunned like you. I mean, Northern Iowa, premier program in this league, to lose this game was puzzling. And kind of got their ass beat throughout the game and tried to come back at the end. But shout out to the Flames, winners of 3 in a row now.
Dude, watching that team today, I thought they could actually. I'm like, damn, they're better than I realized.
I'm puzzled on UIC. They sucked in non-con. They were 4-8 entering January. They began MVC play 0-4. Now, those 4 games, Belmont, Northern Iowa, Murray State, all quality teams, and then a loss to Valpo on the road. Their 3 wins are Southern Illinois, Illinois State, Northern Iowa. I think those are all top half contenders in the MVC. And they've handled both Southern Illinois and UNI, and they won a road overtime game against Illinois State, who is the preseason favorite in the league. I don't know if the Flames are just hot. No pun there intended, or if something is in the water with Rob and Coach Assan's group. So
yeah, I mean, they were impressive today, man. Then next up, we cashed on Valpo as they kept it within 4. They lost. Belmont wins by 4. Did hit here. Shout out to the Bruins for not slipping up. And Valpo's chippy. The markets haven't adjusted to Valpo yet, and they've treated us really kind, I feel like, over the past week or two. Mac, your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. Valpo is chippy. I think they're well coached. Pal's doing a good job. Good one for Belmont.
Yeah. Bieniek, your thoughts on the Crusaders?
I got nothing more to add on this one. Good cover.
All right, then back to the bad beats. I ended up pushing on this because I got a flat 5, but still, the fact I did not make money on this game bothers the fuck out of me because UConn was up fucking 20. What was their biggest lead?
18.
Yeah. I feel like majority of this game, they're up 13 at halftime.
Yeah.
Like, this one was fucking brutal, man. UConn beats the Seton Hall Pirates by 5. Shout out to Seton Hall for making that. That's one thing I have been impressed with Seton Hall this year is the gut check second half. They find a way to get back in these games.
Yeah.
But man, I feel like UConn should have hit.
It is a little also, weird for a characteristical team that is good defensively. Typically, you'd want to have control of the game script and whatnot, but they've done it a lot, like coming from behind. Seton Hall has today.
You're right.
No cigar, and hopefully they learn from that because playing with fire when you're down and trying to come back from down 15 consistently is not a winning recipe moving forward.
They struggle to score. Like, as much as I love watching Seton Hall because they're tough as shit and they compete, they struggle to make shots, and that'll be downfall eventually. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe they got back in the game against UConn. I thought UConn was on the verge of just cruising to a 30-point win, but Hurley, that fucking alma mater building fucks with them, man.
Yeah.
They almost got him again. I mean, if he
Yeah.
had blown a 20-point lead at Seton, that would have been remarkable. But UConn quietly 17-1. I mean, they're flying under the radar right now.
Going back to these, like I said, these horrible beats, I feel like this one, once again, I cashed on the points, but I took the money line.
I can't believe Evansville choked this game away.
Real quick on that game, one final thing. Big East basketball circles online have been talking about this a little bit with AJ Staten McCray. He only played 17 minutes tonight, and this is a kid that, during that Maui. So Maui is when he like bursted onto the scene for Seton Hall. This tweet is from B. Franklin, 1993. In Maui, 19.7 points per game, 4.5 boards, 2.5 steals. He shot 58.5% from the floor, 47.5% from three. Since only 10.5 points per game, 3.5 boards, 1.5 steals per game, shooting just 31.5% from three, 38% from the field. In Big East play, he's averaging under 8 points a game, under 3 boards, just a steal a game, shooting 34% from the floor, 33% from three. He's continuously kind of regressed since the end of November there when Seton Hall kind of got a little bit of buzz positively for them. So that one's, like the tweet says, a little troubling. And today was no better against good competition. Just 2 points and 1 for 5 from the floor. So.
There we go. Yes, back to Bradley and Evansville.
It's late.
This game, fuck off. This money line, like this Jaquan Johnson for Bradley. What did he go for 40 tonight? So what is the stat?
Yeah.
I gotta load this.
35.
Oh my god.
He had 6 steals too. It wasn't just.
Oh my god, he's nasty, dude. I mean, dude, he had 7 assists. I'm looking at his stat line now. 5 boards, 7 assists.
This kid's just the.
This had no business losing. Evansville, you fucking losers. You had
They always
a double-digit lead a decent chunk of this game. Like the fact that this in Loyola, which I gave away as I even said parlay, moneyline parlay. I mean, I thought we were home on both, man. I thought we were home on both, and to lose both because I did separate bets just with the fucking money line. I feel robbed. Feel absolutely robbed of money tonight. Your thoughts, Mac? Great win for Bradley, right?
Another tough one for Evansville, man. They've been chippy as a dog this year, but like you said, they can't finish. That's why they only have 1 league win.
Yeah. Jaquan Johnson had the game, but also their 7-footer went for a double-double. Evansville without a starter tonight and Connor Turnbull, so something to keep an eye on moving forward.
Yep, and another money line I took a shot on, failed, but they did cover Western Illinois, so we did play the rivalry game. It works more times than not. In the battle for the old rail splitter X.
Are they ever gonna win?
Eastern Illinois squeaks it out by 2. But what'd you say, man?
I said, are they ever gonna win? 0-7 in the OVC now.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they had their shot today. They had their chances. But they got the cover for us. Just wish one of these money lines would have hit because I was knocking on the fucking door on all of these money lines. Anything else anyone want to say?
Speaking of knocking on the door, who's on the outside of that door, Mac?
Ooh.
Wasn't there a knock?
Oh, it's probably my pen. It's probably my pen going like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, is that the same fart noise that you were hearing that one time?
Well, it seems Colby owned up to the noise there.
Well, I just go like this. This was easy money.
Noise. Yeah, this is a fart noise right here.
Easy money on Houston laying some points. This was the most sweat-free win for us.
Schedule loss.
Just 30-point win. Me and being at cash on the Houston Cougars.
Lucky me. We're on to Colorado. We're going to beat Colorado, be 3-2 in Big 12 play. We're going to protect the Coliseum because I live there.
Or do you live in Utah? Or do you live in Carolina? Like
I live wherever I
or
want
Richmond.
to live.
There you go. Anywhere he lays his hat's his home. All right.
Yeah, you got to spread your seed in multiple locations, you know.
Okay.
But Morgantown is home. Let's go. We're
gotta-
on to
you gotta-
Colorado. Houston's good, man.
You got to
Those people-
piss on multiple trees.
Those people in Utah know how to spread their seed. I do know that.
Oh yeah, that's why they got multiple wives.
Yeah. Next
Guys
up,
do.
how about
Thanks
this?
for explaining the joke.
This was another cash. Yeah. We cashed on Alabama in the Battle of Highway 82.
Yes, sir.
This was wire to wire ass whooping, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was another one of those games for State.
like-
there
Hill
was no
State hit
Robin
him
to
in
the
mouth
Batman.
early. Hill State hit him in the mouth
Yeah.
early, but then Bama controlled the pace. Like
I think by the time I turned it on, because I was watching the end, I never saw Mississippi State taking it to him. But yeah, shout out to Bama. 15-point win in Stark Vegas. We nailed that one. And luckily I stayed away from this one because I do believe you guys ate a pile of shit here as Florida wins by 17 in Norman. Bieniek, you're a Florida fan. Your thoughts? You faded your boys.
Yeah, faded the boys. Backcourt showed up again today, which is a positive sign. Xavier Lee was a little bit absent, but Boogie, I mean, went for 7 assists and he had a shot today. So, yeah, positive there. And I mean, they kept Oklahoma off the offensive glass. That's something that they've succeeded with so far this year. So, dominated on the glass, made some shots. That's a winning formula.
Florida looks good, man. They found something over the last couple of weeks. I mean, what, 3 wins in a row here, and I can't wait for Saturday, man. They go to Vandy.
Yeah, keep an eye on Urban Klavjar. Outplayed and had more time on the floor than Xavier Lee today.
So Porter Moser and Oklahoma, as I was watching this game, he's 1-3 to open up SEC play.
That's what he does.
Alabama is next this Saturday in Norman. I'm like, is he back next year? Because they have a new athletic director coming in. Mac?
I have no idea.
So hasn't Porter been floating his own name through?
Yeah, he's trying to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Like,
Is he going to go back to Loyola?
He should. With all that fucking NIL money going into Loyola next year. I think they're going to miss the tournament. Last year they went like what 6-12 and made the tournament. Like they're going to go 6-12 again. I think they're going to miss. I think they'll be somewhere else.
I mean, they still have like.
Is Porter a sexy hire for like anybody right now?
No, it's been a while since he's went on that run.
So yeah, he might have to dip back into the Loyola Chicago side of things. Trying to think
I don't know that he'll be there next. It depends. I would say like these games. Now I will say I feel like if they can take care of business at home,
they got no fans though.
I know, but Bama, Arkansas, Texas, Georgia, A&M, Auburn, all Mizzou, all come into Norman. The road trips aren't as bad as you think. The road trips are at South Carolina, at Missouri, at Kentucky, at Vandy. That looks bad. At Tennessee. At LSU and at Texas. So like that's not a gauntlet. You know what I mean? So
like if it let's just play the game like it doesn't go as swell. They're what 6-12 and SEC, kind of similar to what they've been in years past. St. Louis, Josh Schertz gets a job. Porter stays in the Midwest. I mean, it's a step down, but it's not too far down.
Clark saying Providence. That would be an upgrade.
But he's a Midwest guy. Like he's
I don't know
not
if he
really.
gets a Providence job.
Yeah.
St. Louis does make sense. I could if Schertz leaves, I could see it. I could see it.
Yeah, I know the regional ties doesn't mean as much as it used to with the portal and everything, but
let me ask you this: if Hoiberg leaves, could he get it?
What, Nebraska?
Yeah.
I don't know if Hoiberg will leave, to be honest.
I mean, you got to think if Kentucky is Kentucky's going to look at somebody, right?
I think they overlook Hoiberg. Hoiberg.
Yeah. Either way, man, Sooners got their ass kicked today. Next up, we will go to this game where I covered by the fucking hook as Saudi Arabia State. They almost, dude, this what? I feel like 8-minute mark. They had the lead, maybe 10-minute mark, something like that. Hughes win by 8. We got some shit in the chat I saw about this pick last night, but it cashed for us. Any thoughts on this one?
Yeah, what was the Syracuse's largest lead?
Yeah, but hey, they didn't fuck up. They didn't lose it.
They didn't lose it, but I mean, come on. I mean, who the fuck is laying 8.5 at Syracuse as like one of their best plays? That's ridiculous.
I'll give some tough love to our boy McRae. He kind of tried to punt this game away. So
yeah. Then I want you guys to talk about this for a second because I'm gonna grab something. But fire game in Omaha, and I think Mac locked up the Hoyas and cashed. Creighton wins by 3. Talk about this for a second, boys.
Clark, talk about it. Oh my god, dude! What the fuck, Georgetown? Georgetown had an 8-point lead with 2 minutes left, or a minute and a half left. I can't believe this game even got to overtime. What was it? Yes, 76-69, 155 left. Creighton just kept driving the ball. They made 13 threes. Ed Cooley 1-5 in Big East play. Good God.
Did you see
they lost this game.
Did you see the God, the name of the account is escaping me, but basically it's just this college kid that's got a burner with the grandma profile picture. It's a very popular account. He strapped like targets to himself, like a dartboard and a couple of crumpled water bottles. And he sat like 6 rows up from the Georgetown bench. It was quality post, quality content there. But yeah, this was a fun one. Schwartz had a fucking huge game for Creighton and kind of came out of nowhere for the Blue Jays to win this because he's been pretty spotty.
May the Schwartz be with you.
But that man had drilled 8 threes.
33 points. Good God. Yeah, I didn't bet this, but shout out for the whole dude. What's up? I mean, Ed Cooley just can't get a win right now, right?
1-5. They got UConn next. Good God.
So next year he's gonna be in the hot seat next year. All right, then next up, this was maybe our worst play of the night.
Yeah, lock battle win.
As oh my God, Bieniek grabs a win there with this place was on fire tonight, dude.
Chalk City.
Oh my God, they've created such a great environment there. I remember Nebraska in the 90s. That shit was a dump. You'd have like 5 people at the game. This shit, which is more proof, by the way, you can't be good at football and basketball at the same time. But man, all right, when's it coming, Mac? When's this loss coming?
I thought
17-0 now. 17-0. They're in Evanston on Saturday against Northwestern. That one it might be right. They're home to Washington next week. They're at the barn next Saturday.
God damn it.
And then they're at Michigan on Tuesday, the 27th.
They could lose at Northwestern.
Or Minnesota, right? I feel like either one can get it, right?
They won't. I don't think they're going to get to Michigan undefeated.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to go undefeated? That's Iowa State.
Yeah. Next up, we have Baylor and Oklahoma State.
Bad play.
Fucking Baylor wins by 15 against the Cowboys. Picked this incorrectly. Did not pull the trigger on the Cowboys, but Baylor stuck it to them.
Your call out of Najee. He only played 6 minutes today.
Maybe that's maybe Scott Drew has his locker room back. That's why he's a Hall of Famer.
maybe there's a
Like the
reason
national
why
champion
he's
at Baylor, and I'm not.
yeah. Maybe there's a reason why he's not playing in the NBA currently.
Yeah, he sucks. That guy sucks. They need to not play him. They'll be all right. Like he played the last couple games. He was terrible. Good win for Baylor. They needed that like blood. They're on the bubble. Like I was looking at Lenard, even though I think Lenardi's a slapdick. I was looking at the bubble kind of just because we're finally getting into conference play. These are two bubble teams, so Baylor needs to start winning some of these games to get on the right side.
Yeah. I mean, it's early, but yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it's just general. Like you start realizing who's going to be on the bubble, who needs some wins, etc.
And then we have the next Big 12 game where we did hit on the money line. Kansas takes down Iowa State. Iowa State is no longer undefeated. They got drilled. 20-point loss at the Fog. Yeah, very sweat free as we nailed that one. But man, any thoughts on this one? I guess it's kind of exactly what we thought would happen.
The Fog is still the Fog. That's why Bill Self has as many Big 12 championships as losses at the Fog. That place is still a bear to win at. I don't care how down they are. They fucked Iowa State up. They hit them right in the mouth, desperate spot. Iowa State didn't make any shots tonight.
There we go.
Didn't make any shots, and Kansas State was making everything. They shot 30 or 50% from the field, 50% from three. Couldn't miss.
Hold on, Dusty Bottoms. I remember the third. I don't remember Florida State, but one thing I will be honest with is I did not place that parlay. Someone asked for it, and then I slipped my mind when placing my wagers. So if I did that correctly, I don't know that I added Florida State. I thought I had Loyola, Evansville, and Western Illinois. But either way, I didn't bet any parlays besides the money line parlay.
You got really parlay happy at the end there. You gave out a dog.
Well, someone had asked for it. Someone had asked for it.
You tweeted out an all favorite parlay right after.
Yeah, well, that one I was feeling really good about Northern Iowa and Bama, and then I was like, yeah, let me add Tennessee. Terrible. Yeah. If so, though, thanks. If I can't remember if I said Florida State or not, but if so, I enjoy. You're welcome. Yeah, shout out to Kansas there. Next up, Grand Canyon in New Mexico. I picked this one. No, I didn't. I think I took GCU in the points. Didn't bet this game. I think you guys bet the Pitt here, and boy, the Pitt did not disappoint with a 23-point win by the Lobos. Right? You guys double lock this?
We did. They kind of dressed us up. I mean, I feel like they were only up. Yeah, it was a tie game at like middle of the second half. I couldn't believe that they blew this open and almost won by 25 here. Yeah, good win for the Pitt here. 5-1 in Mountain West play. Eric Owen's a good coach.
Yeah, he is a very good coach. Yeah.
Yep. I got not much else to add to Mac's recap there.
Well, I got something to add about the Save Mart Center and my Fresno State Bulldogs here.
Triple lock.
We're geniuses.
The Mountain West specialist was in effect, although I got burned on Dude, Fresno can play.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best team they've had. I mean, look, they're not like a real threat or anything, but I'm saying like it's the best team they've had in a while. I would say that.
I agree with that. Chippy home dog.
Yeah. Shout out to the Bulldogs. This next one I want investigated because this had no business losing.
Real quick on the last
Fresno?
2 games.
Yeah.
Nick's right. This Bryce Drew ejection. It did kind of you saw the tide turn there. I don't really have an opinion on it or whatnot. But yeah, I just wanted to point him out and say he is 1000% correct.
It's easy to see a tide turn.
And then Heidbreder, the Clemson transfer, he went for 23, but 16 of them were at the free throw line. He went 16 of 16 at the charity stripe. Fresno State made 23 of 24 free throws to just 9 of 12 for Colorado State. I'll take it, though. No apologies.
Well, I do want apologies for this bullshit. Did you guys watch the final couple minutes of this game?
No.
This is a rigged game.
Air Force covers.
This is a rigged fucking game. You battled me too, didn't you?
No, I didn't bet it. I
Oh.
couldn't do it.
Who even played for Air Force?
I don't know. I was doing.
They were
I was
without
doing
three
the
starters,
football.
dude.
I was doing the football show, but I was like watching this. I had it on the screen right here for SGP, and I was like, gosh, like this is a rigged fucking game. Rigged game right here.
Oh, sorry. San Jose was out with 3 starters. And we
Yeah, I was
knew
about to say
too.
that. They had 5 guys on game time decision. Yeah. Next we had this game, which we lost money on too, and this is once again, this is our night tonight. San Jose State had a double-digit lead against Air Force. Maryland had this thing like tied the fuck up with what Mac? What was that score? Tied up what? Some point in the second half. Right?
Under 12. Under 12. Maryland had a fucking double.
Dude, I got 11 and a half. I got 11 and a half points.
They had a 2-possession
It
lead.
still didn't hit. I'm
Look at
like,
that.
oh my God.
Once Diggy Coit couldn't make a shot, and they just dried up offensively.
Team
The
is
Terps did.
fucking ass.
I mean, yeah, they are. They're missing Payne. I don't even know if they were going to be good if they were fully healthy, but they're not.
And then this one, come on, man. It was a 4-point game with 3 minutes left.
St. Mary's blew it open late. Got the
14-point lead. I mean, dude, these beats late were fucking insane. I was like, of course I'm going to lose this game. Shout out to St. Mary's. That gym was rocking tonight, by the way, as it should be for the rivalry game. But San Francisco had their chances. You know, I mean, St. Mary's was always in control, but I still think we had our chances. I mean, we're 4-point game, 4 minutes left with that home crowd behind you. I'll take that every time. Getting 7.5. This next one is disgusting.
Dude, what the fuck's wrong with Boise?
Well, first off, like Gibbs Lawhorn or whatever,
Yeah.
he went off. But dude, you know what I've noticed about college hoops this year in general? I noted this today, you know, but I've kind of noted it like in the past couple of weeks. The continuation shit's driving me crazy, right?
Yeah.
They're going NBA style with continuation. Also, what I've learned, I think they're starting to the NBA travel is starting to creep into college hoops.
Well, I mean, they wanted more scoring. This was part of their point of emphasis or whatever on the
UNLV inbounds it to Gibbs Lawhorn. I think they're either up 1 or down 1 with like 40 seconds left or something. The man takes 5 fucking steps before he gets fouled, and they're just nothing. And then they're like reviewing some other fucking foul, and I'm like, dude, how did you miss the fucking travel? But this is it's just, I feel like it's gone. And I won't even single out this game. I feel like I see it way more often now. The Minnesota
that game too.
The Minnesota Wisconsin game today. I thought there was like a couple like I just feel like watching every game. And this is the NCAA should be polling us after this shit because we watch more games than anybody, I feel like. And it's like I just see the travel happening way more often. It's the NBA game is creeping into college. I don't know why. Should never. The NBA sucks. But it is, Mac. It is creeping here. Your thoughts on this outcome?
Dude, that Boise triple overtime loss has turned into 4 straight now. Like that, it's
the big man for Boise, not Meadows. The other big man. Oh
Fielder.
My God, he driving me crazy tonight.
Yeah, that
soft ass pass. They're trying to run their offense like pivotal possession, just a candy ass pass. Then on the return possession, just soft ass defense. Like just come on, man. You're in a fucking 1 possession game on the road. Yeah.
They had to win this game, dude. Like you can't lose this one. It's a bad loss by Boise.
Yeah. There was like 16 people at this game too.
The only thing worse than the continuation from the NBA is the move the ball up half court after a timeout when baskets made. Both of those situations that the NBA have make absolutely no sense. And if you get fouled and you're on the floor and then you take 2 steps and chuck it up, that shouldn't count, in my opinion.
That's happening everywhere, though. Everywhere right now. Yeah,
I know. But I mean, I've made a lot of money on overs this year because of it, because early on the totals weren't quite adjusted to that.
It's very disappointing. That was the final game of the night. Shout out to the Rebels. I ended up going 11-13, betting 24 bets. And obviously I lost my fucking money line parlay too. Game balls. Let's get to it. Game ball number 1. I'm going to say the Wahoos.
Yeah.
Now, I think I was most taken back by that win and the way they won. Never trailed, just wire to wire, whooping their ass. I know Louisville had a couple guys. I don't care. That place was still lit. So game ball to the Wahoos. Mac, where you going?
Rock chalk.
Yeah.
I mean, they just beat the fuck out of Iowa State tonight with that 16-0 record. They got lost in the fog. Kansas game ball.
Just because we predicted them to win the game and then they blow them out doesn't mean that they should get a game ball. To do that to Iowa State after Iowa State's looked the way that they have so far this year, that was very impressive. For me, I will do Illinois Chicago. They've had 3 huge wins in a row. And they've kind of righted the ship after starting 0-4 in conference play, 4-8 in the first 12 games. Shout out to the Flames.
Yeah, and I will push back on Rogue Strummer saying moving the ball up is a great idea. It allows for game winning shots. It actually takes away the best endings in the history of the sport.
Yeah.
Christian Laettner against Kentucky, Bryce Drew against Ole Miss in the NCAA tournament, Melvin Levitt against Duke.
Jordan Poole against Houston.
Yeah, I mean, how many great moments? Even the fucking the COVID year, Gonzaga's the Villanova kid too. Yeah, I mean the Gonzaga UCLA game too.
Over Virginia.
It takes away from the best thing in the sport, and it makes no logical sense why you would do that. That is just some WWF shit. You know what I mean?
No logical
that's like
sense.
How
does the ball get to float across half court?
It doesn't reward good defense. You know, like it's come on. I just strongly disagree there. And I don't think people have really thought that out. I mean, Nike made a commercial out of that Laettner shot. That was known as like the shot in college basketball.
Yeah.
And it was Grant Hill's ridiculous pass, right? Come on. We can't get rid of that. Or Bryce Drew shit. That was like an NCAA commercial. Remember Bryce Drew shit against Ole Miss and Ansu Cisse? Second game ball, I will go to. I feel like I should almost go to Akron just because they keep whooping their ass. But give me Fresno State. All right, you're turning. Look, Wahlberg's got them playing better ball. All right, give me a game ball to these Bulldogs. McIntyre, where are you going?
Let's go. I'm gonna go Wisconsin.
Slay the barn. That was
I
where
just
I was
say,
going
like,
to.
off of the Michigan win, that's a hell of a win at the fucking barn. So, like, back-to-back road wins, the Badgers get a game ball for me.
Well done.
Yeah.
You
Final
sniped my pick, so I'm
final game
scrambling
win
here.
Yeah.
We will go with I'll hand one to
Nebraska.
Or Miami of Ohio.
Both.
Yeah, I'll Toledo owning Ohio.
Yeah. 16 of 17 against a rival.
A good rival. A good
Yeah.
rival, too.
Good right.
Like I said, this isn't like Northern Illinois. Like, the fact they're beating Ohio. Like,
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Hilarious.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
Unbelievable. All right, folks, before we get to tomorrow's slate, I want to let you know that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog is your home for pick-em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times the amount of money you enter. Underdog is bringing playoff magic all playoffs long in the NFL. Every playoff weekend, open the Underdog app and see what promos are waiting for you. Underdog's also got a brand new offer for new customers. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCESGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has been crushing it this college football season, especially on props. Same with the NFL playoffs. I mean, shit. Look, last year NFL playoffs, they were 22-12 on reception props, 6-1 on pass touchdown props, 9-4 on rush yard props, 2-0 on interception props. So jump over to Rhythm. Super easy to sign up. Run predictions off the house model, or you can make your own and mess around with those sliders. Looking to go premium? Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. That's Rhythm, RITHMM. Download it. Use that promo code SGPN25. All right. Here we go. All right.
We got games.
And I'm going to open things up by saying our love and condolences are to the family and friends of Bill Courtney, former, I think he's in the Hall of Fame for Bucknell basketball. He was the head coach of the Cornell Big Red. We lost him today, and I put all the programs he had been an assistant coach at. Mac, I know he left the year before. He recruited a lot of the George Mason team. I saw Tony Skinn after George Mason's win tonight on the road at Loyola. Dedicated that win to the guy that recruited him, Bill Courtney, but he was at American University, Bowling Green, George Mason, Providence, Virginia Tech, DePaul, interim coach last season at Miami, and at Temple this season. So terrible news. Leaving us far too early is Bill Courtney. So rest in peace. And just bummed out. Gotta pay our respects to someone that's been in the game, coaching ball, helping people, and from what I understand, just a great human being. Never got a chance to meet him. So love and condolences to the great Bill Courtney.
Yep.
All right. I just wanted to gotta pay your respects. Gotta pay your respects.
Yeah, he was a great coach, man. I mean, he was with Larinaga forever.
Yeah, man. And hell of a guy. Everyone that's been a part of the game that knew him, I can't speak for myself because I never knew him, but just sad to see leaving us far too early. And it's a guy that I know impacted a lot of lives. So there is no easy transition into Chattanooga Wofford. So let's just do it. All right. I'm sure Bill Courtney would approve. All right. The Chattanooga Mocs are heading to Spartanburg, South Carolina to take on Wofford. Give me that 3 Fs. Shout out to, by the way, the slides, youtube.com/the college experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. Carlton killing it on the slides. Love the Wofford with 3 Fs though, brother. And he has been kicking ass though, man. Wofford laying 5.5 against the Mocs. I see it down to 4.5, Mac. I'm still laying it. Chattanooga's been trash this year.
And they're
no bet. Yeah.
So we have the rivalry aspect of it because Chattanooga and Wofford have played some classics over the years, but I do agree. I don't want to bet this. I will take Chattanooga though. No bet.
Yeah. Luckily it's not standalone. Shout out to Abner in the chat, by the way. Thanks for the $2. Tomorrow night, brother, we got our show for college football, man. Appreciate you though. McIntyre, Bieniek, I think hit the shitter for this game. But next up we have East Tennessee State in Cullowhee against the Western Carolina Catamounts. ETSU's laying 6.5. All right. Give me these Catamounts. All right. Give me these Catamounts. 6.5. These are rivals, dude. They're not far apart. Johnson City to Cullowhee, I feel like it's not that far. I'm taking the points. I'm locking up these Cats. doing here, buddy?
Yeah, I agree with you. I like Western Carolina here, coming off a disappointing road trip. ETSU got that undefeated thing going right now in the SoCon. Give me Western Carolina the points lock.
Double lock on these cats. Beat it. The Buccaneers are heading to Cullowhee. What are you doing here?
Taking the Catamounts, no bet, but I do have a bet in the Chattanooga Wofford game. I'm locking up the Terriers. I feel like Chattanooga's kind of lost their form. Greensboro lost, VMI lost, Furman lost. They beat Samford, but I don't really love their last four. And Wofford, I feel like they can bounce back after a game where they scored 97 points against Mercer, who's got actually a really good defense. I was impressed by them in that loss. So give me Wofford in a bounce back effort, and I think they cover that. The Cocktail Napkins got them -8.
All righty, there we go. Bieniek locking up the Terriers while we are double locking Western Carolina, the Catamounts. In early SoCon action, Mac. My first thought, I had this circled. There's no way VCU loses 2 games in a row, right? As they go to Kingston, Rhode Island to take on this soft ass Rams team. But why is this line so short?
It is short as shit, but I am going to dive into it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I thought the same fucking thing. I just take my chances. Battle of the Rams. We'll go with the real ones. VCU laying 4.5.
Take sharp Rhode Island.
McIntyre or Bieniek, I'm sorry.
You're good. Yeah, Model loves Rhode Island here too for whatever reason.
Oh.
I'm gonna disagree. I'll go VCU.
Lock?
Nah.
Okay. That's a double lock on VCU from McIntosh and Dundee. Next up, Lehigh is heading to Boston. Get this shit out of here. What is this? Lock Boston. Lehigh wins 1 game and all of a sudden stop it. Lock Boston. Boston's winning this fucking game. They're catching 1.5. Mac.
I'm gonna battle you, man. I think Lehigh found something, man. Brett Reed and company can be Lehigh.
What did they find? 1 fucking win or 2? They've won 2 in a row.
Colgate. You win at Colgate. You win at Colgate. You catch my attention.
Oh,
yeah, you win at Colgate. You catch my attention because you're about
this
to.
Team lost to Binghamton
letdown.
by 9.
I'm locking BU with Colby.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Fucking Army.
Lehigh's terrible. Army drilled Lehigh earlier this year. What are you talking about? Army beat them by fucking 10 points or whatever.
Lehigh's win this. Lehigh's win this. There's a reason they're favored.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
We got a battle in Boston. Bieniek and Dundee on the Terriers. McIntosh on the Engineers.
And what's the updated line on this, by the way?
I see Lehigh -1.5 right now.
Yeah.
Pick.
Yeah. Some spots BU's favored.
I'll get it.
Yeah, they opened as a 4.5 point favorite.
Yeah. BU is
This is a
1.5
spread.
point favorite against DraftKings on DraftKings.
Shout out to Dusty Bottoms, who's giving out NHL plays. Rangers over 2.5 goals tomorrow. -135. There we go.
Where's Troy at when you need him?
Next up, we have Army at Holy Cross. I love how Max just shit on Army. What's this line, by the way?
Now
I
he's
couldn't find the
gonna bet
line earlier. Is this line out there? I couldn't find it earlier.
Army. I don't see this line. Here we go. Rig game.
-8 offshore for Holy Cross.
8?
8 on BetCris.
Stop it. I'll lock up Army.
Maybe I will lock Army.
I'll lock up Army. Lock Army +8. What the fuck is this? Mac?
Yeah, that's disrespectful. I mean, who was Holy Cross being like 8? No way. Army. What possession?
Double lock on Army plus 8. Bieniek?
For if it's needed out there, the Cocktail Napkins got Holy Cross as a 6.5 point favorite. Even I think that's a little crazy. I'll take the Black Knights.
Lock?
No.
Shout out to Keith Cole giving us $10. Hey Colby, pick us another parlay if you feel it, brother. Appreciate you guys. Well, you know, I feel bummed out. See, part of the problem is on living on the East Coast to me. When I was on the West Coast doing this for years, when I got done with the show, I remembered to do everything because it was young into the night. But you get done at like 5 a.m. on the East Coast, you're just like,
yeah, man.
Yeah, let me go to sleep. So then you wake up and like now I got White Tiger and like White Tiger wakes you up and shit. You know, like so you're occupied nonstop. So you don't need. I completely didn't even think about the parlay I gave out last night. I mean, besides the money line, I knew the money line I went in on, right? But like the ATS play, I just completely ignored that, unfortunately.
Yeah. Happens.
I'll do it again though, and glad you guys cashed. Army's a double lock. God bless America. Next up, High Point is at Winthrop. All right. Winthrop's playing 3.5. So this is an interesting one because what do you see something different?
I just thought I thought it'd be more of a pick.
I was thinking I think a fascinating game because High Point I think is way more athletic, but Winthrop is way more cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
I should go to this fucking game tomorrow.
Winthrop lock.
High Point's been playing like shit recently, but man, they drilled him in the tournament last year in March. High Point beat him by like 20.
That's why I like Winthrop, man. Like you said, experience group, continuity. I think Prosser and company can drag this thing in the mud with that veteran group. I like Winthrop a lot here.
I'll take Winthrop. I'm gonna stay away. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from this game overall. Matchup wise, I'm a little bit more nervous about Winthrop's defense than I am anywhere else in this game. So I'm gonna take the Panthers, and you don't normally get them catching points, which is why I also think, hey, it should be kind of telling. But I'm gonna take the points for one of the only opportunities we're probably going to get them catching all year.
Moneyline Mac, locking up the Winthrop Eagles. Done you, Bieniek staying away.
If anything, by the way, saw somebody ask about the over MJ. I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion on it. The model has it under that total, but if anything, I think that game could end up in the 80s. So we'll see.
There we go. Next up, Butler and Xavier. Went to this exact game a couple of years ago. Butler laying 1.5 at the Cintas Center. All right, this is another one, Bieniek. Is Thad Matta the coach of Butler next year?
This could be a Porter spot.
That's true. There's still a path for him to navigate because of the win against.
My whole thing, like with that exercise too, is it's been pretty public knowledge that he's thrown his name into multiple rings to try to get out of.
Who was it last year? I remember it being a story last year. Who was it?
The Porter biggest buzz was.
Was it NC State? What the fuck was it? It was some school. No. He was throwing his name out there too.
It was Midwest, and it was out of the power conferences.
It wasn't
Iowa,
Minnesota.
It was.
I thought it was DePaul. No, 2 years ago, DePaul.
DePaul 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was a big one too. But no, it was Minnesota last year that Porter kind of wanted to be in that conversation. So
I'm going to take Butler -1.5. I will not lock this game up. This game was a fire game a few years back. I mean, shit, I'm probably dating myself now. This is probably before you guys were on the show. One of my favorite games of the season was this game, Butler at Xavier. Not the one I went to, but just one where it was a walk-off game winner, a 3-pointer by trying to think of the guard's name for Butler under Jordan. But anyway, I'm going to take Butler. I just think Xavier. I mean, this is a tough game for me to even handicap. I think Xavier with the crowd is always tricky. They could win, a lot of these games at home. I feel like they have a great home court environment. But I think Butler is the more experienced, battle-tested team, and I think that's why I'm taking them. But Mac, what are you doing here?
Experience and desperation. They just dropped 2 games at Hinkle. I'll lock up Butler here in the bounce back. I think this is the Baylor's play of tonight.
Moneyline Mac locking up the dogs of Butler. Bieniek?
Was it Kamar Baldwin?
Yes, it was.
That
was nasty. Do you remember that 3? What year was that? 19? 18?
That was the COVID year, 2020.
Nah, man, this must have been the year before. Maybe it wasn't Baldwin.
No, it was because March 7th, 72-71 victory at Xavier.
That's March 7th since tournament. That's a tournament.
Regular season. There was no Big East tournament that year.
Were they letting select fans in then?
I think they had fans. It was before the world shut down.
Oh,
okay.
Shut down then we're on the same page. Okay. Because I was like, man, that game was incredible. I remember it being lit. Okay.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
I think the wrong team's favored here. I'm going Xavier. I'll take the 1.5. I think they win it outright.
You locking it?
I mean, it's a 1.5 the other way.
I'm just saying, Max locking it.
Yeah.
Go Dogs.
No, I'll pass. I'm on the Musketeers, Mac.
I understand. Yeah.
I know. I was trying to bait you into the battle.
Okay. That's how the show works, buddy. Iowa is at Purdue. Purdue is laying 9.5 currently against these Hawkeyes. Mac, I was thinking about this. Should we bet Iowa?
Yes.
I know that they're an incredibly slow team, right? But I think they can stay within this number.
The only concern is Purdue did not play well on Saturday. And honestly, they haven't played well this whole homestand. They've kind of went through the motions. But I mean,
let's stay away.
I mean, this should be a foxhole for Iowa here.
I had it circled as a question.
Tough to be in a foxhole in Mackey.
Iowa State did it. Why can't Iowa do it?
I don't know if you heard my analysis for the last one, but I'm thinking of writing off Iowa.
Shout out to Abner giving us $5. He used to live in Bridgeport. Hang on. Shout out to Abner giving us $5. He used to live in Bridgeport, West Virginia. Worst best strip clubs in the South.
I don't know if Bridgeport's in the South.
Abner's crack. Best strip clubs in the South. I love it. I love it, Abner.
A lot of double negatives there.
Abner, are you on Twitter? Hit me up. Send me a message on Twitter just so I know who that it's fucking you. I want to send you some gear, man. Some TCE gear. Moneyline McIntosh is locking up the Hawkeyes plus 9.5. You say there's 10 out there? Mm-hmm. All right, he's taking 10.
Pretty double digit.
You're locking Purdue?
No, but I'm picking them. And Matt Dix, my friend, go rewind about 20 minutes. We talked about it. I mean, there's not much to talk about. It was domination. So, and we all picked it correctly. So,
Seth in the chat saying Iowa's been sick this past week.
that
So
doesn't
is
help
Pick
your
Dundee.
angle.
You
Yeah.
gotta watch for that. Nothing like your half court trap shitting your pants. You know what I mean?
Fun point matchup here. Smith versus Sturts. Let's go.
Yeah.
That is fun. I'll take Iowa. No bet.
Be a tight
No
game.
bet. Back it away.
Purdue
Back
wins
it
by
away.
6. Purdue wins by 6.
Next up, I will bet this one. Ole Miss is getting 10.5 against Blue Cane in Georgia. I'm locking up Ole Miss. Get this shit out of here. They can cover this number. Sprinkle a little bit on the money line. Who the fuck is Georgia? 10.5. I know Ole Miss is ass doo-doo play this year, but still, 10.5. McIntyre, what are you doing here?
Yep, double lock. Give me Beard and Company. They found something in the second half of that game on Saturday. Ole Miss, Huntington.
Go. Bieniek?
They didn't find anything. They just finally gave in to AJ Storr's shit and let him play.
They won.
Ole Miss.
That's-
I know, and he put up
Yeah,
26. Like he's a good player who's a head case, but they got to let him play if they're trying to win. So,
You
yeah,
taking Ole Miss? Yeah.
Yep.
Lock?
No, I'm staying off.
Next up, Pitt is at Georgia Tech. Oh boy.
The shit fest of all shit fests.
Georgia Tech's a home dog against Pitt.
What network? I'm guessing it's a C dub.
Put this on fucking Shitville Network.
Shitville. It's on
I'll,
ACC Network.
Oh, that is Shitville Network.
Give me the Jackets. No bet. Mac.
Those fucking jack fucks don't tweet at me anymore. Why? Because Pitt never wins or
It's tough. That job is 100% open. That Porter Moser to Pitt.
Yeah.
Lock, Yellow Jackets.
I would love that. Porter Moser at Pitt. I don't know why.
Mac is locking up the Jackets.
Good Jackets.
Bieniek?
I'm looking at this updated number where we're at currently with this.
Oh.
It opened at 2 for Pitt. It's flipped in some spots to -1.5 Georgia Tech, but there are 1.5s out there. I'll take the +1.5 with Georgia Tech. I'll lock it up with Mac. The cocktail napkins got the Jackets favored by 4. I mean, get out of here. Pitt being favored on the road.
Double lock for Mac and Bieniek with the Jackets. Not me. Next up, Auburn is at Missouri. Missouri is laying 1.5.
These Tigers look like cousins.
I'm on Mizzou. Auburn on the road. I don't trust them yet, but I don't feel amazing. I mean, yeah, I like Gates as a home dog historically. I guess I can be talked into a wager here. Mac, what are you doing here?
I mean, basically under. I guess I was gonna say I think it flipped in a couple places, but like if it's under 2 points, it basically is a home dog. Yeah, I'll lock up Missouri off the loss to Mississippi.
All right, fuck it, let's go.
We already saw them against Florida. They're good at home under Gates.
The fans show up here, man. So
Let's go.
double lock, Ms. Shout out to Pierre Ruckus saying college experience. You've had to make a Mac bingo card. Saying foxhole spot Jack Fucks Jack Fucks and they found something. Yeah. And I feel like Jack Fucks, they found something.
Yeah, they found something is relatively
Snowflakes would make the card.
I think Mac tonight needs to be your middle/free space just because it's played every night and says it. But
we got to get those in the store. We should get those in the store. I could actually remind me. I will do that. But
bingo cards
for all of us, that'd be great.
Soft ass bitch. I say that often.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bieniek, what are you doing here in Columbia?
I'll go Missouri. I don't love it though.
Next up, we are going to Baton Rouge, where Kentucky is laying 3.5
So is there anything to? I saw the comments. A couple of people were talking about the Pope family is expecting twins anytime.
Well, considering he said he wanted to commit suicide the other day, now I understand it. I'm joking. But remember, didn't he make a joke about like suicide, like Mark Pope about his death? Yeah, he was. I mean, he was being. I don't think he said suicide. I think he said like I've wanted to kill myself the past couple days. I've been stressed out. I want to be able to find ways to win. This is before they grabbed that win, so he didn't actually mention the S word. But now it makes more sense because he's been stressed out. Twins are coming. I don't care how much money you got. That shit sounds awesome, but also terrible. Best wishes with the Pope family.
They are expecting twins in January 2025, so it's the right timeline. I don't know when exactly, but yeah, somebody in the comments was saying it, so I believe that they would know a little bit more than I.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
LSU money line.
I'll take LSU. I'm not betting LSU. LSU's a phony ass team. I got no idea what I'm expecting with LSU.
They're gonna win one of these, and Kentucky's a type of team on the road that will fucking lay an egg shorthanded.
Ken-Palm's got LSU favored in this.
I'm sure Sankey's got LSU in the final. He said the Final Four.
Sankey's also got 7 teams in his goddamn playoff too. Suck my ass.
Yeah, he's terrible.
LSU's a lock.
I don't know if I can get there, man. They just burned me so bad that South Carolina game.
I know. You're still thinking about it. LSU lock. They're winning the game outright. Kentucky sucks.
Yeah, Nick Thomas is still the game time decision, so maybe that has something to do with it. But Moneyline McIntyre is saying, "Go Tigers! We Tigers on this show. Lock it up, LSU." All right. Next up, we have Furman, the Southern Baptist ball game, heading to Sanford. Sanford laying 1.5. I am actually seeing Furman laying 1.5 now. So this is cross 0. And I think with good reason. Give me Furman minus 1.5. I think Furman's the better team here. They're going to get that dub. Mac.
Give me the home team. Give me Sanford here. No bet.
Bieniek?
I'll take the Paladins. I don't love them on the road, though, so I'm not going to bet them here.
Next up, Iona is taking on Rider in a border battle. Iona's laying 7.5. What? Lock.
Who?
I'll lock Iona laying 7.5 against Rider. Rider's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Mac?
Slime rigs.
I've got it right on 7.5 on the napkin here.
I'll take Rider. Iona's so fugazi, man.
Yeah, they're
going to win by 20 tomorrow.
Iona's also one of those teams that you have to fade on the road. They've gotten murdered by Marist earlier.
Marist though is actually good. Rider is not.
Are they 83-38 good? Iona didn't show up.
Sure. I remember that. We were on Marist actually.
Yes, we were.
But yeah,
it was very funny. But yeah, I'll take Rider. That one smells like shit though.
All right, I'll fly solo. Next up, Southern Miss is at Troy. Troy's laying 8.5. It's too many fucking points. Give me Southern Miss in the 8.5 points. This is classic Sunbelt. All right, it's a border battle, and 8.5 points is like 1,000 in the Sunbelt. Even though Troy clearly has looked like the best team in the Sunbelt all season long.
They played in their competition.
This is almost lockable. Almost lockable here. Like, the only thing is, like, I feel like Troy still never packs a good crowd. Mac, what are you doing here?
I mean, they're getting first place Southern Miss here. I think the line's kind of telling. I'll lay with Troy. No bet.
Bieniek?
Take the points.
Next up, we got a barn burner. As Radford is heading to Boiling Springs.
This is what
Take
you call a good
on
old
Gardner-Webb.
pillow fight.
You got a number? You got a number on this? I couldn't find a number on this.
This motherfucker.
Another Gardner-Webb game without a number.
Yeah, this is a rigged fucking game, dude.
Game, isn't he?
Anyone got this? Give me the offshore. All right, what do they got down there?
Gardner-Webb no numbers are hilariously good development for the show. We were all over this.
I love talking to like an old school person.
Radford
like
-11 offshore.
But I love talking to like someone in the 70s. They always say Costa Rica. They're down there in Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
11.5. You have to take Gardner-Webb. I'll lock Gardner-Webb. Actually.
Absolutely. Come on. Let's go.
I'll lock Gardner-Webb.
Radford's a fraud.
Ken Palm's got Radford by 10.
Moneyline is live.
They're going to win one of them.
Moneyline is live.
They can be up on by 20. They can beat Radford. Fucking Chad always loves Radford. You guys fucking are smoking fucking dope with that Chad.
Hey,
Radford sucks.
If my cocktail napkin is pointing me in the direction of Gardner-Webb, I think I have to bet it. So we'll triple lock the running Bulldogs here. the napkins only got them as a 5.5 point dog. Let's
there
do
you go,
this.
Phoenix. Now you got some air.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock on the running Bulldogs and Gardner-Webb.
I do worst 11
fucking
Sprinkle the
points.
money line. Sprinkle the money line.
It's the worst 9-9 team I've ever seen.
Sprinkle the money line.
They
Next
lost
up,
20 to Asheville on Sunday at home. I was like, what?
Sam Houston State is at Jacksonville State.
Oh,
Jack,
disrespected.
this is a pretty fire game.
Yeah.
Jack State lay at 1.5. Give me Sam Houston to win this thing outright. Mac?
No. Jack State lock. Pete Matthews Coliseum.
Yeah,
Big
fuck
game.
Pete Matthews. All right.
All they do is win there. All they do is win there.
Money line Max, locking up Jack State. You know, I'm going to battle you. I'm going to battle you. Sam Houston going to beat him. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I'm taking Jack State. No bet, though. You guys can duke it out.
We got a battle done deal. Sam Houston is back on Jacksonville State. Shout out to Matt Dix, by the way, giving us $10. My favorite show by far. Feel like this is deserved for the free picks and great sports talk. Thank you, man. And yeah, we're grateful, man. And I hope one day we do meet up, man. We'll buy you a beer or 36 of them. But we are grateful, man. Thank you, man. Next up, Coastal Carolina's at Marshall. Marshall's laying 8.5. Damn it, they're on to it. Thought we'd be getting some value. Give me Coastal plus 8.5. No bet.
Lay it, Marshall, no bet.
Yeah, I'll lay it with the Thundering Herd, too.
Next up, St. Pete's is at the Aqueduct, taking on Quinnipiac. Quinnipiac's laying 8.5. I'm seeing now, not 7.5. Oh man,
Why are they laying this much?
They love Quinnipiac. I'm locking up St. Pete, man.
Is there
I
an
think
injury?
8.5 in this conference is so fucking huge. I don't see any injuries.
No.
Both teams fighting for first, man.
Yeah, weird.
Tie for first. Yeah, give me St. Pete's.
Yeah, I'm on the Peacocks, too.
I think I'm with you. Triple lock.
Triple
lock on the Peacocks getting 8.5.
Yeah. Cocktail Napkins only got them as a 5-point dog there. And by the way, I'm going to go to that Marshall game and lock up the Thundering Herd there, too.
right, Bieniek locking up Marshall, playing 8.5 against the Chanticleers.
Coastal off a rivalry win, Marshall off a road loss, coming back home. Like this spot there quite a bit.
The airport, FIU, is in Kennesaw, Georgia, taking on the Owls of Kennesaw State. Owls are laying 3.5. It's a good game. I'll take Kennesaw State laying 3.5. No bet.
I will
Mac?
too. I'll lay it. No bet.
Yeah, I'll go Owls too. This one's looks like it's respecting FIU just a little bit too much in the market right now. So, Kennesaw.
Yeah. What else do we got here? Let's go. Yeah.
The suspense.
Well, I just want to say to Dante Wood out there, there's this place that keeps track of all of our picks. Huh. Interesting here. If our theories aren't working, why am I 100 games over my best bet?
Damn.
Interesting.
Would you kiss my ass?
Interesting.
100 games over 500, you mean, on your best
No,
bet?
for my best bet, but also our overall picks.
Yeah.
I'm way over that. Yeah.
I think you're 100 games over 500 on best bets. I think you phrased it. Yeah.
Oh, my apologies if I misphrased that. But if our theories aren't working, it seems weird that the people that track our numbers, a third-party company, would release that type of information. I mean, it's quite interesting. You can, and that's open to the public, by the way. Manhattan is at Fairfield. Fairfield's laying 5.5. We got to lock Fairfield. I'll lay the 5.5. Say what?
I said it feels like the spot. I mean, Manhattan's coming off a big home win after they dropped that one game. So yeah, I like Fairfield back in Connecticut here. Yeah, I'll lock up Fairfield with you. Let's go.
Double lock on Fairfield. God loves Stags. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I will take the Stags. I'm not firing on this. Mac is not one of my better leagues, and when we've got 60 games, I'll find some other spots. Adam Brown asking, just found the show this year. Absolutely love it. Got a question. How did you guys all meet and come together? And War Eagle. Mac's got a funny story. I have an interesting story as well. Colby, I don't know if you want to go down this road or not.
Yeah, sure. I mean, look, I don't give a fuck. First off, thank you. Go War Eagles. Yeah, War Eagle, I should say. Go War Eagles. War Eagle is what I mean to say. So I did this show solo for a lot of. Well, I would have Nick and Pat, two former hosts, on pretty much like a couple nights a week. But I was doing it 7 days a week solo for years. And then Mac, who came first?
Me.
Were you with
2021? I found the football show because of the individual team previews. So I listened throughout the football season. I was like, I like these guys because there's no bullshit. And anybody that knows me, like, or listens to this show a bunch, I absolutely hate the college football media landscape and just all the bullshit that gets spewed. So I liked listening to these guys. And
check out the college football experience.
Yes. Yeah, and I loved Patty C, like a former player, point of perspective type of thing. And I thought NC Nick gave me a little bit of, I like a little bit of analysis to go with, the fun banter and entertainment. So I was like, hey, they don't have much of a social presence at all. I think on Twitter, the TCE account had 500 followers. No YouTube yet. Colby was just under 1,000 followers, and I was like, I can help these guys out so much if I just
For
join the
TCE.
team.
For
yeah.
TCE.
If I just join the team. So I pitched it to not Colby, not Sean Green or Ryan Kramer from SGP. I pitched it to Patty C. So Patty C plugs it in, plugs me in with Colby, and yeah, there we go. But yeah, I joined on for free while I was still in school, junior year playing baseball. But I was doing social for Colby, and he was like, "Hey, we'd start a baseball show if you wanted to cover college baseball." So yeah, that baseball show started in 2022 and going on year 4 or year 5 now for that. So, Mac, how about you?
I think I was at the end of my coaching profession, and Rush and I were starting up the Ryan and Rush show, and I reached out to Cole because I listened to Kramer and Green, and then found the college experience, and I was like, yeah, this show's great.
Actually, if I may step in, I thought your message originally to me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Me and Nick did like a Monday night breakdown on it,
brawl,
on the backyard brawl.
Yeah,
right, because it's early November or December, right?
Yeah,
and I want to say, like, Nick obviously he's dialed in. He's a Duke fan. To Jeff Capel, he has not been the biggest supporter of Jeff Capel at really all of his stops. Even VCU, I think. Well, I think VCU will say did all right, but he had just been convinced that he wasn't that great of a coach, and that Pitt had no scoring presence from the outside, right? And we did like kind of a deep analysis. We would do game breakdowns back in the day where we just focus on one or two big games. We're just trying to get creative on how to bring in listeners before we had gone to doing every single game, or maybe I was also doing every single game earlier in the morning. And we broke down that game, and I thought you said to me in the DM, or at least was like, dude, we listened to your analysis. I showed it to, or I told it to Hugs or showed it to Hugs, one of the two. And like, I'm sure it wasn't the main focus of the prep for that game, but that you guys agreed with some of the parallels that we had talked about.
Yeah, I do remember this now. Yeah,
yeah. And then I was like, no shit, a Hall of Fame coach listening to our dumbasses, right?
Yeah. I do because I back when I was video coordinator, I would just listen to anything just to see if I could pick up some nuggets, and then I stumbled across the show, and I was like, I like this analysis, and you guys were shitting on Pitt, so I was like, all right, yeah, let's go. So yeah, I said these guys agree here, and we beat the shit out of Pitt. So then I finished the season out. I knew I wanted to get out because, like, I knew the NIL and portal. I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of this shit. And then I reached out to you after the season, and then you're like, hey, we're gonna hop on for an episode or two, and then yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
TW.
That's kind of how it went. There wasn't much structure. It just
still isn't.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, that's not kind of the game plan. Was like, well, I was part. We're part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network, and Sports Gambling Podcasts are buddies of mine that I've known for a long time, and they I've been doing shit for their website, just doing stand up. I'd known all of them through stand up, and I started writing on their website. They were only doing NFL like a couple months of the year, and they would be dark the rest of the year. And I would do a Toys for Tots comedy show, and Green was there. He was pretty fucking drunk, but he was telling me, he's like, dude, every other comic I run into says, sports really well. You should get with, but you got to remember this, like 2000. This is like when we didn't know what a podcast really was. Yeah. I remember telling my ex, like, what the fuck is a podcast? Right. Like just like 2011 or 12. Right. So I was like, what does he want me to do? And then so I just thought he was wasted. And then a couple months later, he hits me up. Or no, like I see him at a comedy show again. He's like, I told you to do this. I was like, I'm down to do whatever, dude. As a comic, we say no to nothing. I've done dumbass shit before, so I was like, sure. Right. And then when I did it was like I think it was a March Madness episode. Then I said, dude, if you guys are dark the rest of the year, why are you dark the rest of the year? Let me do some shit. And then I wrote a bunch of team previews for every single team in college football. And then that got a lot of traction. And then I started coming on their show more, and I was like, you guys are missing out though. We should do a show for football and basketball. And that's kind of how it all started. If the full, and then, but to back to the point where I was going to say a minute ago, is we wanted to cover every game because I always thought, as someone that went to ECU, no one covered my Pirates, and I thought that's fucked up, man. I was like, we have a great fan base. Why the fuck does no one ever talk about us? And there's a million other teams out there like that. So I just thought we got to talk about every game. That is the structure, really. It's just we talk about every game. The rest is all horseshit. You know what I mean? Like we like to bullshit because we're comics, or I know these guys aren't comics, but the original creation was that in a way. So
I think that was also one of the main things too. Was when I was in the coaching industry, like I wanted to because I mean you're so dialed in on the Big 12 and who's your next opponent. And I just wanted to hear what else was going on in the country, because I can't see every fucking game when I'm just dialed in on we got Kansas X and Iowa State, then Houston, yada yada yada. So I was like, I'm curious what else is going on in the country other than just checking the ESPN app to see the scores. And so I like the structure of the show. I knew I want to get out, and boom, here we are.
Well, dude, I'll tell you one thing that, and I'll end it with this because I know we got a bunch of games, but it blows my mind whether it was Hugs, a Hall of Fame basketball coach, or shout out to Rick Baum, who covered Air Force football for a while. Troy Calhoun's a great coach, and hearing that, he was a huge fan of our show even before I interviewed him. But or Mike Leach. Calhoun. Mike Leach was the same situation when Mike Leach hit us up. Yeah. To know that they were fans, fucking made it validated me to a certain extent of wow, I'm not just a fucking moron. I am a moron, but I'm saying I'm a moron that knows sports a little bit, Yeah. So.
TW saying this is the only legit college pick show on YouTube that he's found. We appreciate the kind words, and he also followed it up by saying I would like to hear a little bit more breakdown on each pick. Well, we've got a slate today of 60 games. If we spent 2 minutes each game, that's an hour 20. We like recapping all the action that happened since the day before. That took us 50 minutes tonight. And you're looking at a 3-hour podcast instantly. So we can't really go in depth on every single game. And part of this show is also entertainment. Taking a little bit of the detour to tell some stories is always part of the plan,
this comment right here from Debbie, is Patty C a woman? Well, I haven't talked to him in a few weeks. He is in he's in the city of Angels. He's in Los Angeles. So anything is certainly possible with Patty C there. And shout out to Jay Rush giving us $20 best show. I appreciate you guys.
I gotta pull up a TikTok of classic Patty C now, by the way.
He's the man. Just the myth, share. Right? Yeah. And shout out to Keith Cole. All right. Where are you from? I'm from the DMV area. That was another thing. Mac was from the area. I never knew Mac. I mean, there's a decent age gap there. Yeah. Great. So yes, Patty C is in fact a woman. It's under investigation. Under investigation. That's a rigged game right there.
Patty C grew up in the DMV too.
So that's what I'm saying. Me and Patty C been friends honestly since kindergarten. Our brothers
Patty's a dog.
Their brothers. Yeah,
I love Patty.
But that concludes Fairfield as a triple lock or double lock. I'm sorry, double lock. Right?
Get Patty on one of these random basketball shows. It's just just come in and talk hoops.
And finding a good clip of that. You can keep going. This will take a minute.
Yeah. Appreciate you, the Rooster. Definitely the most down-to-earth sports show. Well, thank you, man. I mean, that's what we're going for is I don't think we ever made it an agenda to go for that, but we thought we could offer that. Okay. It's loading.
What's Bieniek doing?
I don't know.
He built it up, and it's what's going on?
I'm working on it. Working on it. This is a great fucking Patty C clip.
The audio's not going to play. No. Oh wait, do it again. No.
Can you hear it?
No audio.
Damn it, dude. Why?
Barely, very, very, like a tiniest bit.
Dude. Fucking clip's hilarious.
Turn it up more. Nothing. No.
Here, I'll send you the link. I don't know. It's my computer. My computer hates this. Fucking
YouTube.com/the college experience. We are, we're talking Fairfield ball.
Click that link and share your computer screen.
Where'd you send me the link? Oh, private chat. Okay.
Yeah. On Restream.
All right.
That clip is fucking funny as hell.
Shit, man. How do I pause this fucking thing? Okay. Sorry. Figuring out the interwebs. Always a challenge for old Pick Dundee.
Classic. Either. And then we're gonna double down on it too. I'm grabbing another one and I'm sending it to you. It's the origin of this is the one I was originally looking for.
Why do I not see this shit?
It is the origin of smells like what's her face?
Courtney Love.
Courtney Love. Yeah. There's 2 TikTok videos that are fucking fantastic from like 3 or 4 years ago.
Trying to show this. I don't know that it's
Mac, do you want to try it? If not,
hang on. I think I got it. it right here.
I sent the link in the studio.
Are you getting it right now?
Oh.
Yeah, but I can't hear it either.
I can't hear it either. Where the fuck is the volume here?
That's not even the right video that I sent you. Hold on. Damn it. That's not the right video. That's our pinned video. One of our best performing ones. You're nowhere near where you need to be honest.
All right, this is turning into a disaster. Perfect. Appreciate everyone rocking with us.
This is what happens. Patty C.
That's true. So
we love you, Pat.
Yeah. Fairfield is a double lock. Next up, we have Niagara in the Battle of the Bridge against Canisius. Canisius laying 2.5. I didn't realize we were going to get this gem upon us.
Count me out for like 2 games. I'm going to screen record them, and then we'll put them into this, and then we'll be good. They're fantastic clips, man. They have to be shown.
I am locking Niagara. Like, come on. Canisius is favored now?
They're red hot. I'm going to battle you. I'm going to battle you, dude. Battle of the Bridge.
The other day. Niagara. They're going to win on the money line.
Nah, battle. We're going. We're going there.
All season this game like blood.
We got a battle in the Battle of the Bridge. Dundee on Canisius. McIntyre on the Purple Eagles.
Phoenix is
on fire. They're a hot team. Yeah, it's okay. He's just on mute. Don't worry about him. Yeah. Fucking Sacred Heart is on the road at Siena. Siena is this line moved? I don't know. 8.5. I'm just seeing if it's moved though. Because I jumped off my screen. Yeah, still at 8.5. I will lay the 8.5 with Siena.
Yeah, 8.5 is kind of a dead number now too. I'll take the points. Take her. I don't have any conviction on this game. I think Siena wins right around that number.
Yeah, I'm not locking this. Next up, we have UNC Asheville at Presbyterian. You got a number on this? These Big South lines were hard to find today.
What's going on with the Big South? These games are all rigged.
It is strange because I feel like this didn't happen last time.
I know.
Like last couple of years, it hadn't happened.
Yeah, he's laughing over there like tiddlywinks. What the fuck's going on over there? What the fuck is that?
Just Patty C's fucking hilarious. That's what that is. I don't know this line. Check the picks page, but I have another Big South game too that I don't have a line on either, Mac. And I think it's one that you probably would want to jump in on. It's Upstate against Charleston Southern with our boy Bryson Blaine playing. You got a line on this?
I got nothing, man.
This is fucking killing me here. It's like these games are not that. This is 4 a.m. here. East Coast
Always
time.
the Big South.
Yeah.
Gambling probe or something.
Next up, the Buffs are heading to Cincinnati to take on the Bearcats. Bearcats are laying 6.5. I'm going to lock up Cincinnati here minus 6.5. They get it done. Young team on the road. These Buffs not going to be able to handle it. Bearcats win by 10. Mac?
Yeah, I think it's a rare smash spot. I think since he runs it up, double digits lock Bearcats.
Double lock on these Bearcats. Next up, we have Tulsa heading to Charlotte. This is a fun game. Tulsa laying 4.5.
You love Tulsa.
And I also have been kind of high on Charlotte this year too, man.
Yeah.
They've won 3 straight. Give me Charlotte plus 4.5. Going cross country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Points, no bet.
Yeah, no bet. No bet. I don't feel very comfortable. But I am very comfortable with this next play. Because there are times in life where people are just very disrespectful. So when I see East Carolina catching 19.5 fucking points,
this line is like, what?
in Tampa, Florida, I mean,
because when you're at East Carolina, you go for it every time. Or you don't coach at East Carolina, you don't come to East Carolina, you don't play at East Carolina with a weak heart. Write it.
And may the Schwartz be with you.
Give me the point. They're back from a West Coast trip, Midwest trip, whatever you want to say.
There was nothing that we couldn't do. We set out to defend our name, and now we'll never be the same. Never be the same.
McIntosh?
Double lock. I'm going to fade South Florida off those 2 big road wins coming back home. I think South Florida wins by 12.
Double lock on these Pirates. God, that saxophone is still the greatest song to ever hit planet Earth. Next up, we have LaSalle, the Explorers, heading to Richmond, Virginia, where the Spiders are laying 8.5. Oof. Give me LaSalle plus the 8.5. No bet though. No shipment coming in today. What are you doing here?
Lock me up LaSalle, man. I like Richmond is struggling to blow teams out, and they've been struggling at home recently. I think LaSalle last week got better. They won at Rhode Island. They cover against St. Louis. Yeah, I'll lock up LaSalle.
Money line, Mac, exploring a shipment into Richmond, Virginia. Next up, we have Davidson is heading to DC to take on G-Dub. Remember, Mason is on deck, McIntosh. Yeah. George Washington laying 10.5. I will lock up Davidson plus 10.5. Sprinkle the money line at plus 575. Let's go.
I love this play.
Let's go.
It's supposed to play 30 at home to fucking Rhode Island, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Double lock.
Let's go. Double lock on the Wildcats.
W-I-L-D. Cats. W-I-L-D. Wildcats.
I mean, come on. I mean, we saw Delaware go into DC and win outright,
Yep.
right? You're telling me Davidson, a team that keeps a good program, 10-6 overall, they have some good wins this year. You're telling me they're not capable when you know G-Dub's got a rivalry game on deck. This Davidson team beat Washington State, beat Boston College, right? Kept it close with St. Mary's. What? I mean, they did get destroyed by Kansas, but I don't think they're very bad. I caught them live at the Charleston Classic, and I was impressed. So, yeah, I think they could stay within that number. Next up, the Bonnies are heading to Philly, take on these Hawks of St. Joe's. Bonnies are laying 1.5. I think Bonnies is the play here. I think we should look.
It has to be. I mean,
Yeah.
they've lost 3 in a row. This is a proud program. They're not going 0-4. Lock Bonnies.
Double log on the Bonnies in Philadelphia. Bieniek is still uploading some Patty C stuff. Colgate. All right. Is the shipment still active? And what is this line? I couldn't find this line earlier.
I don't have a number.
Even Vegas doesn't know what's happening with Colgate.
Yeah, lay it whenever we get it.
Yeah. We have a great matchup in the Valley as the Illinois State's taking on Indiana State. Redbirds are laying 5.5 in Terre Haute. I'm going to take Indiana State here on the road. I'm going to lock up Indiana State plus 5.5. I think it's a money line play too. I think it's a ball game. Mac?
What's the number again?
5.5.
Yeah, I like the Sycamores here. I know they've lost 3 in a row, and they dropped that random home game to Evansville. But ever since fucking Graves came back, I think they've been fucking chippy. Let's go. Sycamores, lock it up.
Double lock on the Sycamores at home at the Bird Bath. Take it off. Illinois State.
Both teams see this game like blood.
Huge game.
Desperate
Huge fucking game.
Dude, Valley's up wide open.
Yeah. Yeah. Then in the CUSA, Middle Tennessee is in Ruston, laying 3.5 against La Tech. We got to lock up. Let's see here. Right. I mean, Ruston. I got to go in. I'll lay the 3.5 with Middle Tennessee. Lock it up. I know it stinks. Dive into it. Dive into it. Mac?
It reeks. Give.
Next up, Missouri State is heading to Bowling Green, Kentucky, taking on the tops of Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky's laying 6.5. I will lay the 6.5, and I will lock up Western Kentucky. Those locks are coming in. I don't know what it is about the slate. I just like them all in this spot. Mac?
Yeah, give me the tops coming back home here. Missouri State hitting the road. Different team. They've won all their home games in league play. Yeah. Lock Western Kentucky.
Double lock those tops.
Top.
Next up, UAB is at Tulane. UAB is laying 2.5 points. The battle along the mighty Mississippi, they call this thing.
Rivalry.
At the Devlin Fieldhouse, legendary Devlin Fieldhouse there. I mean, Tulane's going to beat them, right?
Tulane's undefeated in league play. No,
yeah, I don't know what the hell to do here. I guess give me UAB minus 2.5.
Andy Kennedy's spot. He won a USF. He's going to win a Tulane. UAB. They give
Tulane's such a weird team.
They give it. They're 3-0 in league play. They're going to lose one. UAB lock.
I think I'll join you, actually. Let's go. Double lock on UAB. Bieniek?
I'm taking Tulane there. But we ready for movie time?
Patty C movie time. Let's go. Honor the great Patty C.
Yeah. These videos are fantastic. 2 different 1-minute clips from 2 different episodes.
Let's fire.
All right.
I still don't hear anything.
You don't hear that?
It's not playing yet.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I still don't hear anything, buddy.
What a bust.
Does the chat hear anything? Because I don't hear anything. Mac, you hear anything?
It's not even playing.
I see it playing, but
Yeah, I see it.
I just don't hear anything.
No, I can't hear any either.
Mm.
What a
I
bust.
don't know, buddy. Sorry, buddy.
It is what it is.
You got any locks?
Yeah. Tulane's a lock for you, buddy?
No.
Okay. Next up, we have Lafayette at Bucknell. Another Patriot League line. Do you have this line, Mac?
No. Patriot League's been weird too. Patriot League and fucking Big South, weird.
This is very strange because I feel like the past. So when I started doing the show, to bring it back home, years ago when I would do this show, so I first started out doing this show solo, and I would record at like 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning in LA, because the lines weren't out yet, because gambling wasn't as legal within the states. It was only at that point. I think it was just Nevada and just 2 or 3 states, right? Jersey.
Bucknell -4.
But my point is like gambling between the conferences, the lines came out earlier and earlier with each given year. So this reminds me of some shit though, like 5-6 years ago, where certain conferences aren't given lines. It's weird. This was not the case last year or the year before. Bucknell laying 4.
Yeah, and Colgate was laying 8.5.
I'll lock. I'm not going to lock Colgate laying 8.5. I think I'll just take Colgate.
I'll lock Colgate. I'm not betting this other one.
Yeah, for this one, I guess I'll take Bucknell.
I'm not fighting the system.
Oh, it's tragic magic with Bucknell too.
True.
With Bill Courtney.
Yeah. I'll take Bucknell.
Yeah, Bucknell, no bet.
Bieniek?
Give me the Bison.
Next up, we have Louisiana at Texas State. Texas State laying 9.5. I will lay it with Texas State, but I just don't feel comfortable locking up a big number in the Sun Belt. Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm going to take Louisiana in the points. No bet for me.
Bieniek?
I'll take Louisiana. I don't love that, but that's a lot of points, and I think they're scrappy enough. I don't know.
And now we have the Dakota Marker rivalry. South Dakota State at North Dakota State. NDSU laying 5.5. I'm locking up NDSU -5.5. I think this is their year. In Fargo, they're not falling for this shit. I feel like over the past few years, South Dakota State's been the better team. Not this year. NDSU's been waiting. Even though NDSU did win the last matchup, I think by 9. They're 8-0 at home. They get 9-0. Mac?
Yeah, I think I like Fargo here too. I'm going to lock up North Dakota State, make a statement here, grab hold of this Richmond and company. Let's go.
Double lock on the Bisons. Bieniek?
I am on North Dakota State here too. Triple lock this one up. I think that South Dakota State just needs a year in this transition.
Triple lock on NDSU.
Honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Next up, UCF is in Manhattan. The Little Apple taking on Kansas State. K-State's laying 2.5, and I am going to listen to that number. I am laying the 2.5 with K-State. UCF, great win the other night by 1. But here is where it comes crashing down. Tang spot. Mac?
They got to get one of these. I'm with you. It'll be a double lock. K-State gets their first Big 12 win.
Double lock on these Wildcats.
W-I-L-D. Cats. W-I-L-D. Wildcats.
Bieniek?
No bet here. I am taking UCF, and I'm also trying one more time. So somebody said to share audio or enable audio. I'm trying to see if there's an enable audio button, but I don't know. I don't see anything. So yeah, it is what it is. I don't know.
Yeah. We can tweet those out later. They can all catch it online. Next up, we have Rice at UTSA. The Battle of the Birds, they call it. Rice laying 5.5. Lay it. What is this number, by the way?
This line reeks.
Yeah.
Give me
No
the
bet.
point. No bet. No bet.
Yeah. Bieniek?
I'll go Rice.
All right, now I gotta ask you guys about this one. Do you guys want to get rich? Do you want to get rich? Because Bill Courtney was the sitting assistant coach at Temple. May he rest in peace. They are at Memphis and catching 7.5 points and plus 300 on the money line. I'm going in.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Temple. Plus 300. Take the points, cover your ass. Mac?
Yeah, I like the get up spot, the tragic magic spot for Temple. And we're fading Penny as a fucking favorite again. Yeah, give me Temple. Lock. They play for their former coach, Courtney.
Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll tell you guys. Temple triple lock.
Let's go with those Owls. By the way, could Porter Bose be at Memphis next year, Bieniek?
He makes sense there.
Probably Memphis fans probably wouldn't think they won the press conference with.
They're
Porter.
idiots. They didn't like Tubby either.
Triple lock on the Owls.
Honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Next up, we have Fordham at St. Louis. Fordham is catching 19.5.
Yeah, we should bet Fordham.
I mean, we have to, right? I mean, what are these lines?
St. Louis off a back-to-back road spot last week. Yeah, I'll bet Fordham.
Well, I just think it's too big. Give me
Too many. Too many. Sleepy small.
Fordham, double lock, 19.5. Phoenix lefties still trying to figure out the audio thing. It's not that important, buddy.
It's not. Everyone knows Patty in here.
Next up, Drake is in a border battle as they head to Carbondale to take on Southern Illinois. Salukis are laying 5.5. I kind of love the Salukis in this spot. Yeah, I'm going to lay the 5.5. Lock it up. Don't trust this Drake team on the road yet. Mac?
Yeah, I mean, Southern Illinois off the loss. I think it's a good spot for Nagy and company. I'll join you. Southern Illinois lock.
Double lock on these Salukis. Next up, the Aztecs are heading to Laramie, Wyoming, where they're laying 1.5 on the road. Fuck off. Wyoming's beating them tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go. It's one of my favorite plays.
Sundance Wicks.
Yeah.
Gonna get that dub tomorrow. Welcome to the highest elevation in all of D1 college basketball. Let's go. Double lock. Next up, we have UCLA heading to Penn State. What a dumb game. UCLA's laying 3.5. Give me Penn State. Penn State might beat them, Mac.
Penn State hasn't won a league game yet. I'm locking Penn State. We know Mick Cronin likes to bitch about the travel spot. Penn State money line.
Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's just this stupid game. Let's go.
Just the Midwest.
Yeah. Penn State. All right, now we got a rivalry game going on. The battle for the Land of Lincoln trophy. That's Abraham Lincoln, folks, in case you're wondering. The Fighting Illini in Evanston. Northwestern catching 8.5. Dude, I hate to be locking up like 20 games in a row, but I feel like they all just fall right in there. Give me the 8.5 lock. McIntosh.
It's a double lock, and to be honest, it may be the dog at the end of the show. Them in Illinois, Northwestern's beat them first off, back-to-back years in Evanston. So I think this game comes down the wire. Give me Northwestern again. Lock. They're desperate.
Do we have I've just noticed that what do we have? Dayton? I'm sorry. Davidson, the Wildcats.
K-State, Northwestern.
That's the parlay. Davidson, Kansas State, Northwestern. Write it. Bieniek, what are you doing here in Evanston?
Yeah, so this was one of my favorite bets coming into the show today. Northwestern, and I think it is the right move to sprinkle a little bit on the money line. Total in this series, Northwestern has just 11 wins in 45 matchups, and Chris Collins has won 3 of the last 6, and in the other 2, lost by 9, lost by 4. There was 1 blowout in that last 6 games here. He's had really tight battles with Underwood teams, and I think that Welsh Arena, when it's rocking, when they're playing good ball, it is one of the better arenas in the Big Ten because of how compact it is. It really encapsulates that sound. If they can keep the Illinois fans out of it, hopefully the Northwestern fans will be there, because that, in this rivalry long before the last couple of years where they've had some success, Illinois filled up the Northwestern building. That can't happen. But I'll lock up the 8.5 and sprinkle a little bit on the money line.
Triple lock on these Wildcats. Triple lock on Northwestern.
Honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Jason says there's 9.5 out there on FanDuel for Northwestern. So let's jump on that.
Yep.
Yeah. And by the way, I went through my phone. I downloaded it from the app, the video, and we'll see at the end of the show if we can play those videos. So stick around.
This next game has my attention. Because Vanderbilt is laying 5.5 in Austin, Texas. Texas just got a huge road win at Bama.
Vandy's gonna fuck them up.
I think I was of the opinion to lay the 5.5 as well. I just don't know if Texas can consistently put it together, but the line is a little short, I think, based on this season. But give me Vanderbilt. I'm with you. Let's go. Lock.
Yep, double lock. Vandy by 10. They blow it open.
Double lock on the doors. Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll take Vanderbilt. I'll lock it with you guys. The cocktail napkins got it at 8.5, so why not?
Triple lock on these Vanderbilt Commodores.
Who would have thought?
Unbelievable, right? Where the hell?
Hey, this is Laguerre.
Whoops. It's not what I was trying to play there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, not what I was trying to play there.
There
we go. Triple lock on Vanderbilt.
Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
Next up, an ACC Classic. Virginia Tech heading to Dallas. Take
Border
on
battle.
SMU. Man, I gotta take the Hokies here. SMU, I know, they've been a hard team for me to really get a gauge on. I thought they should have lost to Butler earlier in the year. They fared well in Cameron Indoor, better than I thought. I'm taking the Hokies plus 7.5. And consider me a lock. Let's go. Come on, Hokies. Mac?
I'm gonna battle you. Give me SMU at home. I think it's a front runner spot. Hokies haven't hit the road much this year. SMU, I think, puts it on them.
Bieniek?
I'm picking SMU here. I'm just running through all the games that I missed and making sure I announce which ones I'm on.
We got a battle in forward. For Dallas. Sorry, Dallas, not forward. Done on the Hokies. McIntyre on SMU with George W. Next up, North Carolina's on the farm. These ACC games crack me up.
Duke and Carolina out west. Here we go.
Carolina laying 2.5 on the farm. They're losing this game.
Oh my God!
They're
Holy
losing
shit.
this game.
Stanford lock. Kyle Smith's gonna have the boys ready to go.
Stanford, double lock. Bieniek?
I think it might be lit for this one. They're
Yeah.
getting Carolina at home.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious too because both Carolina and Duke were kind of babied last year by the ACC and didn't have to go west, and now they are, and it's happening on the same weekend. That's hilarious.
It's great. It's great. And they play, and then they flip on Saturday.
Yeah, one of these, if not both, are losing one game out here, and I tend to think that it's probably North Carolina that's going to get, tripped up. So I'll take the points with Stanford. This one really smells.
Yeah, Nick reminding us Stanford won at Carolina last year. Wasn't that the buzzer? Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
72-71.
Looking to complete the sweep. See, great addition. Next up, South Carolina in the Barnyard Brawl heading to Fayetteville, where Arkansas is laying 10.5. I will lay the 10.5 with Calipari and company. Mac, what are you doing here?
What's South Carolina? 1 and 2. Give me the points. Fridge lock. I think it's too many. I think I like Lamont as a big dog usually.
I like him as a big dog at home. I don't know if I like it as much on the road, but
well, they beat the shit out of LSU last week as a 7-point favorite.
I'm picking the Gamecocks here.
All righty. Next up, we have Oral Roberts heading to Phoenix, Denver Pioneers. Denver's laying 7.5. I had this one circled as a potential lock, laying the 7.5. I just don't think Oral Roberts is any good, and Denver's back home. I'll lay the 7.5. Check the picks page. Mac, what are you doing here?
I agree. Denver, right side, no bet.
Bieniek?
I think this is a bit too many. I'm still taking Denver, but I'm not super confident in them covering this.
Next up, we have Utah in Lubbock. Getting 17.5. I'll take the 17.5. No bet. Mac?
I'll lay it. Utah's off the fucking holy war. That was a max effort on Saturday night. They were right there to win that game.
Yeah, I'm actually locking it too. The cocktail napkin loves this game. It's minus 21. Yeah, I'll take the Red Raiders here.
Bieniek locking up the Red Raiders at Texas Tech minus 17.5.
Also, of the games that I missed, the locks that I had coming into the show were plus 7.5 Temple. I think you guys even plugged in the Tragic Magic angle there too. And then Southern Illinois minus 5.5 against Drake. I like that one a lot too.
There we go. Next up, Portland Pilots are in Malibu taking on Pepperdine.
PP.
I see it down to 1.5 right now. Portland's only laying 1.5. What is this?
Yeah, Pepperdine, no bet.
Yeah. I'm going to take Portland, no bet, but I think Portland's way better, but this line is all over the
Pepperdine's
place.
one win of the year.
Perhaps.
Right here in conference play.
Yeah.
Avoid 0-16 or whatever it could be.
Next up, we have Pacific at Santa Clara. Pacific's getting 13.5. I mean, my first thought is we should lock up Pacific plus 13.5, but Santa Clara has been making a fool out of me on some of these gigantic spreads. Mac?
I like Pacific, man. Give me Dave Smart and company. I'll lock this. Too many.
It's a rivalry game too, dude. I'm
Yeah.
with you. Let's go. Double lock on these Tigers. Bieniek?
I'm going to go Santa Clara here.
LMU is heading to Corvallis to take on Oregon State. LMU just lost by 30. Oregon State lost a rivalry game to Portland. Something's got to give here. I'm going to take the Beavs at home. No bet, though. Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, Beavs, no bet for me here.
I'll take the Lions.
Next up, we have Nevada heading to Logan, where Nevada is catching 13.5. Oh, come on. 13.5. I got to go in. Give me Nevada plus 13.5. Utah State wins by 10. Mac?
Yeah, I'm all over Alfred and company here. We're going to fade Utah State off back-to-back road win, blowout wins here. I think they come back and win at home like the San Jose game, but I think they blow it open late in the second half. They win by 10.
Double lock on the pack. Bieniek?
Racism wins. Give me Utah State.
Battle or like lock?
No, just they win by 10, double digits, 10 plus. I'll go Ags there.
Next up, Michigan is in Seattle taking on his droopy-eyed dogs, the Huskies of Washington. Michigan's laying 12.5. Stop it. Give me that Danny Sprinkle son of a bitch. Getting 12.5. And dare I say, sprinkle the money. No, I think just 12.5. Mac, what are you doing here?
I will co-sign you on a double lock of Washington. Desperate, need a fucking resume win. Bad. They just beat Ohio State, got some momentum. I think it's a tight game. I think Michigan ends up winning, but I think Washington keeps this thing tight.
Bieniek?
The cocktail napkins got Michigan only as an 11-point favorite. I've picked against Michigan for, I don't know, 10 games in a row now, and they've covered 9 of the 10, and they've won by 25 plus in 9 of the 10. So
no,
I'll
you're
run with
forgetting
it.
Penn State,
Washington.
Double lock on the Huskies. All right, what the hell is this? Arizona laying 21.5 in the Dust Bowl, the Territorial Cup against Arizona State. 21.5. I feel like they won by 30 last year, didn't they?
Aren't they just going to kill them?
I'm still taking the fucking points, dude.
I think you're.
What was the score? I got to look this up. I just got to know. I got to know. All right.
Hurley could get ejected and get like 6 technical fouls. That's the problem.
All right, here we go. Men's basketball history. Last year in Tucson, they lost by 13.
Go the year before that, though.
45. Well, yeah, 45 the year before that. The year before that, though, they won outright.
That was
in Tucson. Yeah, 89-88. The time before that was a 11-point game. And the time before that was the 13-point game. These are all under Tommy Lloyd. And shit, in COVID, they beat him there too. No fans, though. So, okay. I'm sold. Give me the 21.5. Arizona wins by 17. Mac?
Arizona is number one. So, I mean, Arizona State, this is your Super Bowl. I'll lock up Arizona State with you. Go, give me the Sun Devils.
Double lock on these Devils. Come on, Hurley. Get your shit together. Bieniek?
I can't get there with the Sun Devils, but there's some pieces of this team that I actually really do like. Masamba Jop's figured it out in his last 5 or 6 games. He's been unbelievable. Mo Odom's kind of slowed down a little bit, but the other guard has picked it up real, to another level lately. I like that trio, but the depth behind them is a little bit questionable. If any of them get into foul trouble with Arizona being how physical they are, I think ASU could be in some trouble. So I'll take the points, but I don't love it. The Cocktail Napkin actually has Arizona minus 27, but that's the thing with the big, computer friendly teams is they'll blow those things out of proportion. So I'm on the Sun Devils.
Next up, Duke is in Berkeley. Laying 12.5 now. 12.5. Yeah, dropping that ass. Tightwad Hill representing.
This is such a random game.
Give me Cal plus the 12.5. Duke wins by 10. No bet. No bet. Mac? This is a great late night slate, by the way.
I know.
Yeah. It picks up as the days goes along.
I think I'm gonna bet Duke. I'm gonna back the West Coast team in the second game. I'll take Stanford when they get Duke. I'll lay it with Duke lock.
One line Mac, locking up the Dukies.
I'm betting Cal. Duke's kind of played with their food in some of these sleepy games. Cal's been impressive at points this year. I think Madsen gets them up for Duke, and they play well. Just too many points right now for the Blue Devils across the country.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
We got a battle, Mac on the Blue Devils. Bieniek on the Bears. Final game on the slate. TCU's catching 12.5 at BYU. You know I'm locking up TCU after they beat Utah in the Holy War. Give me the 12.5. TCU's going to keep this close. Mac?
And they have Tech on deck on Saturday. I think
the money line's live, dude.
I don't know if they can finish it off in Provo, but I think TCU, they were live a couple years ago, then the wheels fell off. I think TCU will hang in this thing till the end here. Yeah, lock TCU.
Double lock on these Horned Frogs. Phoenix.
Not quite as confident as you two, but I will take the Horned Frogs here too.
All right. And that is our card. Holy shit.
Does this line kind of smell to you?
Yes, I hear it. Do you hear it?
Yes.
Perfect. Let's go.
Does this line kind of smell to you? It
does.
I'm taking the points. I locked it up, but it's almost like, is there a letdown? Is it letdown city?
Well, I don't get bring the head comb.
I'm locking it up too.
Could be letdown city.
Look, I play the percentages. It smells. You're right. It completely smells.
To the wind.
This is one of those Courtney Love vagina games, and I still think though we chance it. We chance it. We go. Patty C, are you locking this one up with us?
I always say, fuck the smell. Fuck the smell. I'm diving in, even if it smells. Okay, it's been since college. I've lived by that theory. Okay, so we're going Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern plus 12.5. Shop the Trout customers. Let's go.
Hilarious.
Pat, the great Patty
Next
C,
week we got
folks.
to be huge West Virginia fans because that potential for it
Do
to be
we?
absolutely hilarious.
Do we? Or
I'm not going to brush my teeth for a week just to be a West Virginia fan.
I told you that story
I
when
got
I went
crest.
to West Virginia,
Yeah.
right? For the people that don't know, went up to West Virginia, went to a party. There was a toothless woman with a fanny pack. I was wondering what was in the fanny pack. It was tampons. She took out the tampon. She dipped it in the jungle juice, right? Because on a dare, but she did it. Dipped it in the jungle juice, drank the jungle juice out of the tampon, and then threw it across the room and hit me in the face. I then left the party laughing my ass off.
Took a whiplash from a tampon.
Because I was making fun of her for a good 15 minutes about her teeth. West Virginia's the best party school in the fucking world.
Dude, they could beat Texas in Austin. You could really have a disastrous
funny,
season.
dude.
This is fantastic. I
Yeah.
can't wait for next week.
I was dying
man.
clipping those things, man.
That story, I love that story every time he tells me that shit. Not
surprised.
The great Patty C, folks. Top plays of the night. Let's go with man. This is a big ass card again.
Yeah.
My parlay is the Wildcat parlay. I think Davidson getting 11.5 at George Washington is one of the top 3 plays of the night. So mark me down for that as one. I also think Ole Miss getting 10.5 or 11 at Georgia is a second one. I think North Dakota State will beat South Dakota State, so I'm going to lay the 5.5 as the third lock. The outright dog. There's a lot that I like here. My dog should have hit tonight. My first thought is Davidson though, but that's the biggest. I think Davidson could though. Davidson's capable of getting that, but how about Indiana State beats Illinois State outright plus 230 on the money line? See you at the winner's circle. Mac, what are you doing here?
I will go Winthrop over High Point in that fucking Courtney Love game right there. I also like K-State at home. I think they right the ship. They get in the win column. And then I like Northwestern plus points against Illinois. That's always a close game. In-state battle, Northwestern 0-for in league play. I think it's a tight game right down the wire. Dog outright. Let's go. Temple, Tragic Magic, plus 275 at Memphis against
Love
Penny.
it. Love
For
it.
Bill Courtney. Let's go.
Rest in peace. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
All right. Favorite plays of the day. The dog is going to be the plus 8.5 St. Peter's. I think they have a chance to win that against Quinnipiac. Plus 370 on the money line there. Line doesn't make any sense. That should be a low-scoring rock fight between the two teams, and that tends to favor the dog. I love that shot in a battle for first place in that league. Then we'll go Southern Illinois minus 5.5 against Drake at home in Carbondale.
That's a triple lock, yeah.
And then we'll do Wofford minus 5.5 against Chattanooga. I look at the recent form of both teams. Wofford off a loss to a good Mercer team this year. And Chattanooga's lost 3 games that I really don't think they have any business losing. And then third and final lock of the day. This is the one that I still wasn't able to land in. I like a lot tomorrow. We'll do we will go with Vandy minus 8.5 at Texas.
5.5, buddy. 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah. 5.5.
That came down?
No.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Did I write it wrong in my notebook?
I think you did, buddy. Noah Bieniek on Twitter at NoahB77 _ Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline _ Mac. Shout out to Carlton on the slides. He is on Twitter at CWR9752. Let him know about those slides. Let him know how he's kicking ass on the slides. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D, the college basketball experience. On Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Don't forget we got a college football experience and college basketball experience episode dropping tomorrow. Both, obviously, the national championship preview, first touchdown props, all that good shit on our show for football and then basketball late through the night. So check us out, youtube.com/the college experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. Shout out to everyone been rocking with us. Tonight was fun recapping and talking Patty C and shit and the history of SGPN and TCE. Appreciate you all. Till next time, this is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
I hear there's rumors on the internets.
It's got me thinking about the good shit the minute that I seen your grill again. It made me good trip, good
Davidson,
mind back like dark
Kansas
wine
State.
back. Man, I didn't get mad when you near me hit me can back, but the comings on was strong.
Northwestern.
Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's eating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for who? Just get it straight cause you caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Yeah, sing it.